I'm also talking about the weather. Do you know how hot it gets in Pretoria?
Hey, dog.
They don't know who you are by the gigantic sweat stains that we be. And now you're wearing a white shirt, you just become see-through because of the gigantic sweat stains underneath your clothes. Like, welcome to yet another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast.
And I've made a comment on TikTok. We are sober, but I'm telling you, man.
So you can find me on Mr Geek Media. Hashtag Reach Us to Thala campaign.
Jack. Every time Jack had to find someone from Africa, he's so plain.
Okay, I'm tebellokhala. Welcome to Nerdgasm.
Like music videos. I don't like.
For me,
If I'm on a music video run, it's probably like all my old school favorites.
yeah, I was gonna get there. Like, and I think someone who pushed the envelope back in the day. Well, two people that really pushed the envelope back in the day. It's Buster and Missy Elliott. Their music videos were insane, dog.
Who's your
And Ludacris.
On that note, what's your favorite Missy Elliott music video?
For me, it's gotta be "I Can't Stand the Rain."
Yeah, super,
Oh wait,
super
hold
fly.
on. Pause. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the of Nerdgasm podcast. We are here. It's the filler episode. Prepare for chaos. I think I'm not gonna even cut this part. This whole conversation into the intro is going to be right there. I'm not gonna filter anything. We're gonna get us, for lack of a better word, raw. So get your loops ready, ladies and gentlemen, because we are not going to talk.
Kgotopo today. Kgotopo gayo.
It won't be dry. We promise.
Anyway,
We know water jutsu.
introducing our guests, Mr. Zuko, with your water jutsu. Please introduce yourself.
Katon, wangenu Fire Lord. Dumelang Magaetso, this is Zuko, aka the Fire Lord. Welcome to the show. As you heard, today is going to be chaos. We are just going to be rambling with whatever is in between our ears. So prepare yourself. Because
We are unleashed. Yeah, the last containment wave has fizzled out. The last seal has broken. I'm now out. All my 10 tails are revealing themselves. You're going to suffer.
Kurama's busting loose.
Yes. Mr. Extrodin, introduce yourself, please.
Prepare for chaos and make it double.
Ding, ding, ding,
We're not protecting the world from the world of evil or anything like that. We're not protecting them. No, we're not. But anyway, what up, everybody? This is Mr. Extrodin. Yes, I'm back. We are, I think, at 115 subscribers.
17.
17. So thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. If you're new, do share all these videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so that you can get notified of any other videos that might be coming out on this channel. If you want to catch me by Mr. Extrodin Universe and Mr. Extrodin Thinks, we've been doing Princess Mononoke lately and other movies as well there. And then we are covering Naruto over there. We're actually almost done with the first part of Naruto. Next week we are doing the Sasuke retrieval arc. So yeah, if you want to check out stuff like that, check me out. We'll leave the links in the description below. But yeah, let's get into the chaos.
And if you want to meet us in person, catch us at Afro Geek Fest coming next month. We'll be there. Come say hi. Come tackle us to the ground. Come kidnap
Why are
us.
we being tackled now? Why are we being tackled? We're not Springboks. Why are we getting tackled?
Anyway, speaking of Team Rocket, do you know that there was a time where, in my deliriousness, I actually gave lyrics to the Team Rocket theme song that plays in the Team Rocket hideout song. That plays whenever you're in that hideout in Pokemon Red or Green.
I never played those actually.
Gasp!
Yeah, for real.
I thought
I just know that
But I've been saying I'm a weak gamer. Actually, I'm not a gamer.
I'm go-
Arebeso.
I'm going to take your phones and install the game into your phone so that you can start playing. Ain't no friend of mine. How can I call myself a good friend without introducing you to the joys of Pokemon Fire Red or Pokemon Leaf Green? One of the two. You need to play that game. You need to go capture your Pokemon. You need to feel the stress. Feel that stress of what happens when you end up going up against Misty and you've got a Charmander that's nowhere near going to survive a single hit of Water Pulse, and you're thinking, oh my god, if my Pikachu does not zap this thing with a Thunderbolt, we're gonna lose this match.
Yeah, trying to stress us already, Monomo.
Who's Misty using?
Misty, she's the second gym leader you face up against. She uses a Star Me and a Star U.
Oh,
Or Star
okay.
U and a Star Me.
Oh, okay.
So, and the killer move she uses is called Water Pulse, which not only does it knock out your Pokemon, it can also make them confused. So,
So this is before she started getting like sidekicks, like Psyduck and.
no, that's in the anime only, where she tags alongside with you guys. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, in the anime, the first two trainers,
She's an op.
the first two trainers become basically your because your first Pokemon gym leader, that's the word, is Brock, and then the second one is Misty.
Interesting.
So
Did this game? No, this is after the anime, no? Or during that?
It's before, way before.
So Brock was already a character before they did the anime.
Goku.
In the game, yes. Welcome.
What's up, everybody? Sorry I'm late.
Introduce yourself to the masses in our episode of Chaos.
From the mountains of YouTube, I have come.
With your hand.
I have scoured all of social medias. I have got all of the likes and all the subscriptions parried up. It is I, BuckMeister Sensei. I've been watching a lot of Naruto, guys. Sorry.
Anyway, we're busy. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah.
I haven't introduced myself actually.
Oh, yes.
BuckMeister Cool, Meister Geek Media. BuckMeister Cool Reacts, Meister Geek Media. Those are my two YouTube channels. Recast T'Challa campaign across all my social medias. Please go read Black Panther vs. Kang on Webtoons right now. There's episodes 1, 2, and 3 out on Webtoons right now. Kofi link hopefully will be in the description of this video. I will, put it on the group. You can go support there to get it. T'Challa versus Black Panther. I mean, T'Challa versus Black Panther. Well, it is.
But at this point,
at this point. But anyway, T'Challa versus Kang, Black Panther versus Kang animation. Hopefully coming soon. You can drop some money to support that, and then that can show up, and we can all have a good time. That's it from me. Okay, there we go.
I was your flight attendant. Exit here and here. Put on this. Always wear your mask.
I thought you were that guy who was translating for the Nelson Mandela funeral.
No, even worse.
That guy might have pulled a jutsu and he was like, hey, let me translate.
I don't know. Kurama would have appeared on the stadium. Like, oh no.
That guy got a gig and he lied on his CV, and then he
lied hard, bro.
Like, yo, dog, you're gonna be
and nobody checked him.
At Mandela,
nobody checked him.
But here's the thing: no matter how much trouble he gets in afterwards, how many people are going to say I was that translator at Nelson Mandela's funeral?
I was the translator who botched it.
But no matter how much he botched it, I was there. You'd be like,
and he got paid.
You'd be in his deathbed singing the Beyonce song. I was there. I live.
You know how bad you have to be for the silent community, the deaf community to be yelling,
to be complaining.
No, but
the deaf community to be complaining. How bad you have to be.
Here's the thing. I think that highlights just how much performative. What's it called? Performative not complaining. Performative
Activism.
performative activism can hurt a community because we pretend that we care about the deaf community. It had to take that big of a stage for people to say, "Hang on, what the hell is happening here?" And then only when they dug out that to realize that this mess has been happening all over the place, and they've been saying like, "This guys."
No,
but
like
only-
apparently he was even in court. Like apparently he did translation in court, and like people were like, "This guy doesn't know what he's doing."
Exactly.
Oh wow, I didn't know about the court one.
So
Apparently he was translating in court, and like things went wrong. Like it was bad. Like apparently they were like, I don't know, maybe somebody got sentenced wrong because of his mistranslation.
This guy is a menace, miss.
Yeah, dog. I was like, yes. And the thing is, at the time, or not the time, I think like after, I had been working with some deaf people when I used to teach programming to deaf people or whatever. And bro, they were telling me this guy did not know what he was doing. Yo,
Wow.
Dude, it was so bad. Like non-deaf people were like, "Hold up, is this deaf guy doing the right things?" Like that's how bad he was. Like
No,
people who
like,
don't
at
know
the same
sign
time-
language.
when he did this 3 times, because he would go.
What
On
is
the
he
third
doing?
time, it was just like, hey man, what?
That's when you knew. Like even as non-deaf people, we were like, "No man, hold up, I don't know sign language, but this one, I get. This is insane." And I'm not even talking about people who've got like a deaf brother, deaf sister, a deaf mom, for anything like. We're talking about just people who don't even interact
No, it's
with
like,
them. They were
hey,
just like,
we watch the news. We know that news side lady.
yeah, we watched the news lady.
Where is she? Like, where is she this whole time? Like, where are you at?
I'm sure she was so mad. She was like, I was right here.
You know, you could have had me on speed dial. I would have been. I didn't even have to be there. Could have had me on Skype. I'd be signing for that.
Yo, that's what I knew. It was crazy because even us, we were like saying, "No, man, something's not right here."
Exactly.
Like, but because we didn't know sign language, we didn't know if we were just being,
Yeah, maybe we jump out of it, and then the deaf people are like, no, he was grand. I don't know why you guys are complaining.
yeah. But even we were like doubting. So like, hey, man, another epic moment brought to you by the ANC, the most competent government in the world.
Welcome to South Africa.
Okay,
Anyway.
that doesn't work.
Anyway, before you entered dramatically, we were busy talking about Pokemon and how it was the game first.
Oh, it was the game first.
It was the game first, and then the anime was picked up because of the success of the game.
Yes, it's true. Because if you watch the first episode of Pokemon, the Johto League, not the Johto man, the Indigo League, the very first episode, it pays homage to the game.
Yeah, even the first 2 Pokemon.
So there was no manga.
Was there a manga? I think it was the game. It was the game.
Then the anime, then the manga. No?
Oh no. There is. It was game, manga, anime. You're right, because Satoshi, his name was from the anime. But
I need to redo this cover. Maybe
I'm still thinking about this whole Digimon versus Pokemon thing, which came first and stuff like that. You know,
Pokemon,
digital monsters.
It's always been Pokemon.
I'm not sure about that, because I think it's sort of like that. You know the thing of Dennis the Menace. I don't know if you know about the story of Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
So there's Dennis the Menace. You know Dennis and Nasha, the one in Britain.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Dennis the Menace, the one in America.
Oh, I thought. Oh, right. Okay. I thought Dennis the Menace was British. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's Dennis and Nasha with the red and striped. Yes, and then there's the one in America with Mr. Wilson and stuff like that, right?
Then the American one is probably the puppy.
I'm not the biggest Dennis.
No, not even. So what happened was these guys came up with the idea and did a comic strip same day, dog, or same week or something like that. And they didn't even know each other. I'm telling you, they didn't even know each other.
That's wild.
It's
imagine being 2 continents apart and you guys basically have the same idea.
Oh, imagine the other guy's idea popping and you're just like, man, Asa.
Or,
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, well, I guess it depends where you're from, but I would say the American is more famous than the British one.
I know the American one. Then, if
I
you're
know the
talking about the
American
blonde
one.
head,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you're talking
because
about the blonde head kid with the slingshot,
yes,
that's
but
the
Yeah.
one I know.
the difference is the British one is actually a menace. That kid
Yeah,
is actually a menace.
yeah, he is.
The American one is just, it's not really a menace, man. It's just some troublesome kid who,
It's
it's
just an
just a kid.
annoying kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
What does the British one do?
I
Is he
was
like
just about to
Naruto?
ask that.
Is he like Naruto before?
yeah.
But they found a new subspecies of fleas in his hair, in his hair and his dog's hair. I will
Say
never
what
forget.
now?
It was like that guy is so filthy that if there's a new colony of fleas in thy hair,
That the British kid.
that's the
Yeah.
British kid.
I know the British kid is messed up, though.
Is he honoring his ancestors? What is
No.
this?
Anyway, to answer your question, Mr. Extrodin, Pokemon is older. It was published back in 1996, a year before the Digimon gameplay was released as the masculine counterpart of the female-oriented Tamagotchi.
Oh, okay. All right.
Then the anime was released in 97, and Digimon only reached the screens at 99.
Oh, I see. I still think Digimon is slightly superior though in terms of story, the anime.
Well, the storytelling, yes, the evolutions don't make sense at all.
I still have to. I've never watched Digimon all the way through. I've just caught bits and pieces, and I just
I actually want us. I actually want us to review it.
Said I haven't watched the whole
At least,
Digimon.
at least the first four. At least the first 4 seasons.
All I know
Okay.
is there is this character called Dark War Greymon, and everybody used to lose their panties over him because the epic shit that you.
I just remember when one of them was evolving. One of them had like a cannon, and I was like, "Wait, how does that work? How did he have a cannon on his arm?" And
No,
the
but
other one
what
had a
about
machine
but
gun.
what about Blastoise though? Like,
No, I'm saying
Blastoise-
he came like that. This was just a regular dinosaur, and then when it evolved, now it can fly and it's got guns and like
Yeah.
Blastoise, he came as is. This guy
He came
had
blasting.
this guy came cannon. He like
Right.
I'm saying, and the thing is, like when they were evolving, it looked like they were adding metal bits. Like some of these Digimon were like Magneto, just attracting metal. Because like the one I remember, he had a machine gun, and I was like, what evolution is that?
So I guess this is what Tebello was talking about. Like the evolutions didn't make sense.
Well, like, you've got a little mouse, and its ultimate evolution is an angel with six.
yeah, Engimon and Engiwoman never made sense.
a full-on man with wings, not just like a mouse, a man.
Oh. And here's the thing about Digimon, né?
Yeah.
Once you digivolve, you can go back. It's not like Pokemon where if you evolve, you stay Blastoise forever. No, it's like if you were Charizard after the battle, you go back to being Charmander.
Imagine.
For the what now?
Well, because of course you wouldn't want to. How would you feed a gigantic? How you feel? So imagine coming home. Hi, mom. Look, my rat evolved, and you just see a 6-winged man in your house. Hi, Mrs. Magmang. Like, what the hell? How am I gonna feed
Okay.
this?
You see, this is why I like Gumball so much, dog. Because Darwin was a pet fish. All of a sudden, Darwin just started evolving and then became a whole human being. Now they have to take Darwin to school, feed him. Like, yo,
What Guan?
this was just our pet fish. Now we have to help him with homework and yeah, dog. You know.
I should probably give Gumball a shot. I never gave it a
But
shot.
they'll never get rid of Darwin. Darwin is the only thing that's keeping Gumball
100%.
contained. Because
100%.
trust me, Gumball would have been the biggest menace in that universe.
Villain arc, bruh. Gumball had a villain arc, dog. If it was not for Darwin, I'm telling you.
Yo, we just need to thank your lucky stars. Anyway, you should watch that show.
Yeah, no, when
I
I
should
when I
as
get
well because
when I
it's
get
one of
some
those
time.
ones I'd always just catch an episode because I was in that stage where I wasn't really home a lot.
Now, yeah.
You know those what do you call these things? Those radio that people used to carry like back
Yeah,
in
the
those
boombox.
the boombox,
The
yeah.
boombox.
So there's a character there that's actually a boombox and speaks like tudum tsh, dum tudum tsh. Apparently that character is actually a foreign exchange student in that show. That's why they don't understand him.
Oh
So
wow.
basically, they took the alien language from Men in Black 2. Because remember, in Men in Black 2, there was Will Smith beatboxing with the alien.
Yeah, Bismarck, yeah. Woo!
Uh,
And that's Bismarcky. Oh my soul.
and I'll never forget. There's this episode where you find out how Richard met Nicole, and
How the dad met the mom, no?
yeah, I think that's the sweetest episode I've ever seen because that's when I realized that the poor girl had no chance. This boy's race is so powerful. It's not because he's got the biggest muscles or anything like that. He just said the sweetest. He said the sweetest line ever because she was late for a kung fu tournament, and then they ended up spending time next to because he was stuck in a tree trunk, and she
Obviously.
she managed to break him out, and then they shared a walnut together.
I've done everything you've done.
And they just like I don't know what to do with my
mean,
life.
what should I do with my
He just
life?
responded, maybe
Maybe start living it.
you wouldn't maybe consider living it. After that line, yeah, shame. Because she's like she's
Yeah,
honestly
no.
organized. It's like if I did everything you did, I'll sleep until I was 40. And then like what do I do with my life? Live it! Yo! Done!
What do you say after that, bro? Like you don't have a choice.
I was like, it's over. Anyway, moving swiftly along to more chaos, I guess.
Yeah, no, this is the filler episode, Chief. We off the cuff here.
We are off
Oh
the
yes,
cuff.
music videos.
We are talking
we're
about
talking
music
about-
videos. Yes, and I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite Missy Elliott music video? You started with who again?
I can stand the rain.
No, for me,
Against my window.
it's DJ. Please pick up your phone. I'm on the request now.
line.
Ding,
Worth
ding,
it,
ding,
let me work
ding,
it.
ding,
I'm
ding,
gonna
ding,
reverse it.
I
I
don't know what you were saying.
Let me.
I don't know what you were saying in that song, but that song is fire.
He was actually saying the first line in reverse.
Is it worth
I can't
it?
remember.
Let me work it. I want my thing now, flip it and reverse it. It's your come on.
She was actually saying one of the lines in the song, but she was just saying it in reverse.
I'm stuck because I think there's a tie. It's a tie between me because there's one. Now, wow, why does it leave my head now that it gossip folk? There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. But I think the other one that's tied for with it would be the song that introduced me to Missy Elliott in the first place. She's a what? When you say my name.
My name. Fuck. Thing. She's a what? You see me low.
I think it's what got me. There's this channel called Queen of the Ratchet. I'll send you the guys the link. There's what got me hooked into that channel was whenever Miss Tremaine used to beat down on Cinderella, they'd play the soundtrack of that song in the background. Like, shut the fuck up. Doom, doom, doom. Also, you think you're the main character now, bitch.
yeah, that's funny.
So, yeah, that's what
Another video of us I enjoyed was the Hot Boy ones, but that was more because it was more straight hood one. So, because hers were always like futuristic and insane, so they were fly. So that one, the beat and the video, they just matched so well. So that was also another brilliant one, and obviously the one with the brat. I can't remember the song right now.
For me, it was also the Pass That Dutch.
Oh, Pass the Dutch, ladies.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Run for cover.
Okay, quick question
Oh
for
my
the group,
God.
guys.
Yeah,
Quick question for the group. Favorite Kwaito video? Sure.
What's that?
Mapaputsi
Song video, ne? Video.
isn't just
Well, video or song?
Wow!
video. It has to be
For me, song would.
Mapaputsi is just
No, it's not Zinjazam, because Zinjazam is TKZ. Baso, ban, my dog. What's it be?
Okay, He's got a song called like Inja or something like that. Let me get the right thing.
Whatever he says.
Yeah.
Let the dogs out, but like translated in Zulu. Is that the one you're talking about?
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, it's just who let the dogs out. He just said it in Zulu. For me, it's gotta be like song. For me, like okay, I have a top 10 in my head, but number one would have to be Trompi's Ukujive.
Ooh, yes.
Ukujive.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's some kind of like.
Singaga. Hey, they made me want to be a pantula so bad, and I couldn't do any of the dances.
As for me, okay, no, Umoya is not quite, is it?
That's Squatter Camp. That's hip hop.
That's Squatter Camp.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
We are really bringing it back.
Hey, those guys were the Wu-Tang Clan guys. They were the South African Wu-Tang Clan, and we failed. I feel like we failed them, dog.
That's real, dog.
Okay, fine then. I'll be controversial. Cut the cake.
Cut the cake.
Wow. Sigale cake. Sigale cake. Sigale cake. Sigale cake. Sigale cake. Sigale cake.
Is that what that meant? I didn't know what that meant. Like I was like, I didn't know there was cake involved. I thought it was something else.
It was that.
Sigale, no.
It's a good thing that this time.
It's not a direct translation. Let's just say that it's not exactly cut the cake. That's not the cake that they're cutting.
Okay.
There's another one. It came around that same time where
Mapoputi is actually one of my favorite because no, it is. He does have a song Izinja, and then he's got Clever as well.
Yeah, but there's another song called Lisa, bro, from Mapoputi.
Yeah,
Lisa. Lisa. Yeah.
Lisa.
But me, I'm the vanilla guy because my guy is what's this? Mzekesman. Mzegezeg. That was
no easy nyoka.
Let's
That's what I called.
I forgot his nyoka.
Shayi Gupta.
I've already survived, John.
This is the one.
That's
my
right now to make sure that this the copyright doesn't strike me.
It's who
man.
It was 2 seconds.
I don't know. Like they don't strike a lot of Kwaito music, so I don't know.
There are so many. Okay, what local bands did you like? Did you like back in the day?
Let the old man speak.
Like South African.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trumpis. It was first Brothers of Peace.
Oh my God! I forgot about that.
And then it was Trumpis. And then it was Tebe. The most controversial. Yes. Okay, sorry, not band.
I'm lost. After TKZ, I'm lost. Like.
And then it was TKZ.
Oh, we love it. Oh, we love it.
Oh, we love it.
But like the other thing I didn't like about TKZ is when they started having like that song is good, ne? But like they needed to remove what's his name, Benny McCarthy's verse on that song. It was not.
No, but it was about Benny. How can you remove?
Yeah.
You want them to remove T'Challa from Black Panther?
One for written.
You want them to remove T'Challa from Black Panther?
Who just saying the Galacata song right now? Because that's the song that's the song that every corporate party tries to play to make sure that they.
That is white people crack.
To this day, how? Guys,
funny story. I was at one of the most Afrikaans schools that I had ever been at, and we were watching like volleyball and rugby tournaments, and like they were playing. I think they were playing Baby Chocolates or something, right? It was like Baby Chocolates, and then there's Afrikaans, and it was like the most Afrikaans music, and then out of nowhere,
And you see how crazy they get, bro.
And then everybody snaps, and then all the black people are like,
and all the white people, woo! Oh, you're there. Galakata.
Dude, they were playing Kalagata every time the Springboks won in this last.
Not a damn try. Not even once.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like the
Dude.
thing is, but I'm saying it was the most African. Like there was no long pants there, guys. It was everybody's knees were showing. Yeah, I don't even think people were wearing like shoes. Like lots
Oh
of
my
people.
God, it's that Afrikaner.
Oh my
Yo,
dog!
yo.
I'm talking barefoot, brown. Like this is the Freedom Front
Brown
voting.
spoon.
Like these are the Freedom Front voters. You see, Freedom Front Plus. These are the people.
Yes.
That's where I was.
They're keeping them employed.
I think also Mafiki
Before you go,
Zolo.
Extrodin, imagine you are France. You have just lost a quarterfinal, and then guess who's playing? Galagata.
Did they play it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, go to the highlights. Literally, as after the full-time
Last
whistle.
year.
I kid you not. I
Last
kid you not.
year.
Not even 15 seconds after the final whistle, you see Eben Etzebeth smiling and Galagata's playing, and then you see this French guy, he's crying, and Galagata's playing.
We are really not trying to.
I really hope Mendoza died.
And this is in France. This is not a South African. This is like in France. They were doing this in France.
Hey,
Every time. No, guys, like after the national anthem, what would play? Sister Bettina.
That much I know. But
After the national anthem plays, the second national anthem plays. Sister Bettina plays.
But also, Cesar Bettina is old, didn't it come out like in 2004?
oh yeah, so let's compare to Galagat. Which is older?
No, we're not. Okay.
Galagata's older.
Galagata's like what, 99, 98?
No.
Somewhere there, Mendoza. What is Mendoza's group? He also had a group. Zoe Tolanja.
It was was it Gangs? Wait, it was
Let's Google.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
because I know General was part of the group members then.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like I hope Mendoza died rich, guys, because the way they played that song.
No, I think he was. I'm sure.
No, like I'm saying, they like you know what it's like. Somebody said it's like how the white people took the Macarena. Like all the Macarena, we don't know that it came from like above like Brazil and all of that stuff. Like it was the brown people that made it. Because even the girl
you
who
know what
sings,
that song's about?
I think it's about somebody's boyfriend or whatever it is. But anyway,
It's about the girl Macarena who's cheating on her boyfriend who's gone out to fight in a war, while having a threesome with his two best friends.
But then what does
Wait a minute. We were having a good time to cheating, and not even regular cheating, higher grade cheating.
The guys are busy saying, "Don't trust this girl Macarena because whatever she does, she just does for the fun of it, Macarena." Hey, Macarena, hi.
Have you guys seen the new "Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Jack Black, bro? Jack Black.
nah.
You see Kung Fu Panda 4 is out, so the soundtrack is actually "Hit Me Baby," dog, and he has a whole video.
Baby, one more time.
It's killing me. I'm like, whoa, Jack.
Hey, you know that
how we
song?
used to sing Macarena in Kukimbale? Kampasibono samosadi Macarena. Kampasibono samosadi Macarena.
It kind of fits with what you've been doing with it.
Macarena.
Hi.
Dude, there used to be a house song. I think they used to say "C'est la vie," right? And people used to say "C'est la spin," "Hansa ya baba."
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of that Trevor Noah joke where they were like, Michael Jackson, pause that writing. Michael Jackson used to sing in Venek, that guy.
Which brings me to the next question. What was your favorite house track back in the day?
Hold up, just before we go on.
Yeah.
Remember that song? I don't know if you guys know it. I don't know how. I think it's called Premier Gao. It's like din 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 hiba. Yeah, you know it, Mus. Let me see if I can play it.
But the lyrics are talking about like be careful of women or something like that.
He was talking about a woman that basically like she left him because he was broke, tried to get back with him when he had money.
Yes.
That's the she wanted to order all of these things, and basically he let her order at the restaurant and then left her with the bill or
What
something
language
like
is that, dog?
I think it's French. I think it's
Mm.
French.
There's the
That
one
sounds
that
worse.
Wengelawa.
there's another one that also slapped that people didn't know the lyrics of, and just like when you listen to the lyrics, that kind of depressing.
No, that one was depressing for me because I was like, everybody at a party would be like, "Wangala, na,
I don't,
and then you check it out, yo, Kanti, this guy's going through heartbreak.
yo, there's
There
this
used to
one
be there used to
from
be a song called Crying Man. The guy, the entire song, I'm sure Zuko remembers the song.
I can't take
I
it.
can't take it no more. No.
Yo, my mother, yes, I remember my mother once yelled at the radio station at the radio. Watch us visit like, "Ah," like, hi man, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, no.
There's the one I was
Before we
talking
jump
about.
to the thing, we're jumping so much because we didn't do Buster Rhymes.
We'll come back
okay.
to that. I just wanted to highlight quickly. I was like, this is a song from Revolution of the Kids. It's called Zim Connections.
Yeah, the original by Andy Brown, right?
Yes, that one. I love that song. Yes. Shingu, shingu, yes,
Yeah, I love that song.
What's that about? What's it about?
Hey, it's a deep message. It's a deep message, right?
Alcoholism.
Yeah.
Mara Africans. This is why it took so long for people to help us. Like, you see, even in Boa Apartheid, everything, it looks like we're having a good time all the time. Like, the drums are fire.
The ladies are basically telling him basically stop drinking and go home. And it's like, I don't have a home to go to.
This is why we're so hard to help as a people sometimes.
Here we
bro.
are. I still play to this day.
I'm saying, you see, this is why it's so easy to help white people, because if you hear their songs, cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort, suffocation, no breathing. Okay, this guy needs help.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside.
Save me.
Come on, baby, save me from myself.
Enter Africans.
There's a whole song about Zeb Science, bro. Eminwe, Pezulu. Minona Pezulu.
Minona Pezulu. Minona. Pezulu. Iminwe.
Oh, please. How about, I know it recently made famous like last year on TikTok, and I was like, people are finally finding the lyrics of meaning of those words where Minana dia.
Oh, Mama Naja.
I remember the shock of my mother while driving. Imagine poor little teenager-old me driving to school with my mom, and then that song decides to play on the radio, and I'm thinking, oh shit! And she knows all African language. She all our official languages. She knows them. She's my encyclopedia. You should have seen it like,
Okay. What does it say? What does it say? I don't know. What does it say?
If I spoiled myself, would you wipe?
no, if I pooped on myself, basically.
Yeah. If I soiled myself, would
No,
you
would you wipe? Would you wipe?
Oh wow!
And then I corner.
I thought it was like I'm stealing your woman or some shit like that.
No, I poop.
I thought it was like I'm at the party and I'm taking your woman type of vibes. You know, I thought it was like
So
that.
basically, we can make anything fire, is what I'm
You know,
understanding.
the other
Anything.
Trombis had a song where this guy was asking, and he passed away unfortunately, I think last year, 2 years ago, where he's asking, who told my lady that I drink beer? Kemanga wudite,
No, you want to know the funniest one I've ever heard? And like, to all the Asian people who watch this, please don't get offended, please. It's a very old thing. I'm not endorsing this, but it was just the lyrics are hilarious. It was that one. What did it say? Kirirekile from Gong. I'm a Chinese.
Oh,
I'm like
From Kong, from Hong Kong.
from Kong. And then the ad libs. And I was like, yo.
but shout out to Kamazu though. Shout out to Kamazu because he invented a word that doesn't exist, Fong Kong. And
That's where it
ever
comes
since that
from.
song, ever since then, dog, we just call fake stuff Fong Kong. I get it Fong Kong.
It's that song. It's Hualampama. Which
No, Senyaka had a run.
Yeah.
Like a 2-3 year run where he was just killing everyone with a Chisampa, man.
Okay,
Romeo!
You remember?
Romeo!
Wankolo.
Wankolota.
then there's
That's one of the funniest songs I have ever heard.
So Omabona Satan just means naked devil. Like,
you know.
Yeah, the devil is naked.
Ping, 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 ping.
But imagine literally,
There's also another song that also was sort of famous now for some reason, from Peter Tenick from way back in our grandmother's time, I guess, where the song's called African Vibes, which doesn't make sense because the lyrics and what the name. You see, this is another thing. The name also is deceiving. White people are very honest about the same name. The name of the song could be Kite Me Mike, and you know what it's about.
yeah.
But Peter Tennant, African Vibes. And then we've got a line, Daya Chimanga. Daya Chimanga, we are just a millennium.
Oh, yes.
Just a millennium. Aye. You know what does that mean? Kill the cat. because there's no chicken to eat on the train.
wow.
Dog, and it was a hit.
And the way it was played.
Yeah, it was a hit late last year.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of everybody when they were bumping Gangnam Style. And you didn't know what they were saying.
What does it mean?
Sexy lady. Oh.
You know it's about
a sexy lady?
No, it's about a coffee shop apparently.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
like Gangnam apparently is like a coffee shop in Korea. Like that's what the whole song was about.
And
Imagine.
Wow.
Sai can actually speak proper, like he's fluent because he did a speech
He's
at
fluent.
Oxford.
There's no way you could be in a stage with Madonna and not be fluent. I mean, because Madonna ain't nobody. Madonna's the type of lady who won't go down to anyone's level. Sorry for you Madonna fans.
You know, speaking of Madonna, I remember Brenda Fassie, they said, Brenda, you're like the Madonna of South Africa. It's like, no, darling. Madonna is the Brenda Fassie of America.
Yes.
The most gangster line you'll ever hear, dog. Like that is too gangster, bro. Like
Brenda didn't play.
It's such a
like you're not even world famous at the stage, and you say that about yourself. Like that's so gangster, bro.
But also,
No, I think she was.
She was.
She was.
Was she world famous at the time? Okay.
Yeah, I think she because what's this? She was featured in like some basically she was in some American something, and she told some people that
okay.
she told some people that I'm like related to Mandela, and they were like, oh, so are you the daughter? Ganti, people don't understand how clans and stuff work. So they all thought that this was like the daughter or the niece or the cousin of Mandela or something.
If there's one thing you got to appreciate about Brenda Fassie, and you know, Brenda Fassie was like, people compare to Madonna because of the level of epicness and chaos. But I always want to remind people, whenever people mention Madonna and how epic she was and how controversial she was, like, she is a second-rate copycat of Gracie Jones. You better put respect on Gracie Jones. Gracie Jones was a phenom back in her day.
Who's Gracie Jones?
Oh wow.
Grace Jones.
Oh, I
You
know
know Grace
Grace Jones. I don't know Gracie Jones.
Wasn't she in? She was in one of the James Bond movies, right?
Yes. Also, she was in Boomerang
With the Sean Connery one.
And she was also in a Shaka Zulu that a lot of people don't know, by the way. Another Shaka Zulu version where she was Shaka's wife with Henry Clare. And she is Bishop Noel Jones's sister.
Oh, nah. She was in Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
If there's one,
A black woman in Conan the Barbarian. Jesus.
oh no, there are so many. There are so many black actors actually. If there's one thing about that time, when you go back into the world of fantasy, it was an equal opportunity killer. None of this. Oh my God, you're making it woke. Grace Jones was there.
No, I know she was an assassin in James Bond, and everybody was like, yo.
Yeah, and everything. My favorite scene is when she was acting alongside Eddie Murphy, and
Yeah, that's Boomerang.
You want this
oh
pussy?
my God,
Pussy.
like no, I am gay. I like you're gay.
You're not gay.
You're not gay. You just don't want to fuck me. I know what a gay man looks like. I've got a brother who's gay. In fact, somebody she has a brother who's gay. And he's gay. And you are gay. She said something in French. I once asked a friend of mine in French what it translated to, and he refused because there were so many F-bombs that flew out of that woman's mouth.
Oh, Lord.
To this day, I just want to see if there's one person who could convince you to learn French, and if there's one person who could have made me straight, it was that woman.
But you know, I like that.
Freaking awesome, man.
I like that we're talking about Boomerang because another lady that we need to give props to is what is her name again? She was in the movie. She was like a cougar in the
kid.
Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt. Because she played like
Catwoman.
Yeah, in 60s Batman TV show.
Wasn't she also the voice for that?
The Emperor's New Groove.
Yzma.
Yeah.
Fantastic actress. And
She's brilliant, though.
No, basically that was Eartha Kitt. Like they just took her face and put it in cartoon format.
Yeah.
And they just made it.
Come on, Kronk.
It's like
Hold the lever, Frank.
It's like
That's
Robin
my
Williams.
favorite.
Like, dog, there can't be any other genie because he just took Robin Williams and just said, dog, do your thing.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's my favorite performance of her. Oh, Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. What a top tier villain.
She won an award for it.
She deserved it.
Is it? She's brilliant, man.
There are many, that was in the age where Shakespearean level actors would take roles as villains and it would bleed out in that performance.
Yes.
Scar for his few lines as he had, you felt his evil presence. I mean, we know more about the Lion King than its original source, which would be Hamlet.
Yes, and well, the story of Moses. Yes, it's both of those. Yeah.
And then you look at Ursula from the Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Do you know any line from the Little Mermaid that you remember? The only one I remember is "Daddy, I love him."
Under the sea, under the sea.
Down where it's better. Take it from. Jamaican people were so like not that they were mad, but they were just like everybody thinks that Jamaicans are nice because of Sebastian. They don't know.
Black blood. They need to watch Shashas.
Shout out to Rihanna for pointing it out. There's a TikTok, if I can find it or not. It's like, Trinidad and Jamaicans saying I'm getting along. Because there's a missionary line in the ocean, but we're not ready to talk about it. And I was like, right there in front of everyone.
You guys know that movie Shutters?
Yeah, I haven't watched it though.
What's that?
Shutters.
I had a list of questions. Okay, you let's go back to Busta Rhymes. You said, what's your favorite Busta Rhymes song?
Hey, it's a lot, eh? Yo, it's a lot.
Nah, there's too many.
But
if I had to,
what's it gonna be?
To my head, party over here.
Got you all in check. Woo-ha.
Do you know what it's gonna be with Janet Jackson?
Oh my God, the song I hated so much.
Gonna make your body wet.
South Africans actually have a house version of that song, right?
The way I hated that song.
Gonna be
Is it?
When I was back in school, they used to play it so many times.
All the time. You see that one? And pop, my lady, so. Oh.
And balloons. Yeah, your laptop is agreeing with you.
Balloons.
You just did this. And then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it has to be party over here.
Yeah, I think Woo-Ha is my favorite of his old school stuff.
Got Jordan check.
His newer stuff that he did, the Extinction Level Event Part 2. There's a lot of good songs on there as well.
And then he also had that
One of my favorite features of his, though, is when he did Tribe Called Quest. I don't know if you guys know he did a Tribe Called Quest song. Well, he just did the hook for it.
Which song is it?
Which one?
It's basically just called Oh My God. And that's all he says in the hook. And it's one of the hypest. No, he said, Oh my God. Yes, oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yes, oh my God. That's the song.
Like Buster. He's mad hype.
Oh,
don't have
and
to be-
also when he did,
Oh,
the
it's
feature
Genesis.
on-
It's Genesis and Party Going
Okay.
Over Here. Yeah, Genesis.
But
Listen
also
to
when
that
he
track,
did the-
guys. The
Did
beat,
you guys watch
the way
Space
he
Jam?
flows. Hmm?
You guys watch
Yeah.
Space Jam? The
Yeah.
track that he did on Space Jam.
The first
I
one.
hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, and you hit him low, hit him low, hit him low, and
You're talking about the
off
old Space Jam, right?
Yeah, the
Not
old
the
Space
one-
Jam.
I'm trying to think what was my favorite. Oh, I got it. Here you go. I found one. My favorite all time. The one that I had to download the lyrics of the song so I can bring it to school to share with all my friends. Dangerous. There you go.
This is serious.
Is serious. We can make you delirious. Too much of us is dangerous. We're so dangerous. We're so dangerous. My whole entire crew is dangerous.
No, it's my it's my own. It's the
Also, guys,
Flintstones,
if
dangerous,
you haven't
so
listened,
dangerous,
listen to
so
the
dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Rah rah rah.
But do you guys remember the song? The beat was like boom, 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 boom. And then he was like, so his rhyme scale would be like, what's the deal, yo?
Oh,
if you really want to party with me,
Yeah.
let me see what you got for me.
Okay.
it was based on that movie Coming to America because the whole
Yeah.
him
The
running
whole thing was a coming to America thing. And
Him
that
and
goes back to
our-
our thing about how music videos used to be insane.
African theme type of, yeah.
Mm.
But you know, it's Busta Rhymes song that, like, especially was my era, big time, and everybody was doing it because the beat was so simple. It was that.
Touch it. Touch it, bring it back, watch
Touch
it,
it,
turn
bring
it.
it.
Like,
The Big Bang. Yes, the Big Bang.
Funny enough,
There's a
came
song
from
on the
Daft
Big Bang
Punk.
called Cocaine. Listen to that one as well.
You know, do you know that
What?
that whole touch it, bring it back? It's from Daft Punk.
Oh.
I
so
did not know
Busta,
that.
so Busta Rhymes just said Sharingan.
Yes, and Daft Punk was like, "Cool, bring it, bitch, do it." It was back in
No,
the age of
if they were gonna try and fight him, not at that time.
no,
Not at that time.
No, but it's from an age where people were not really beefing that much about these things because when somebody made a remix, they took it as a huge honor.
but which song did he still bite it from?
Oh no, just look out. Let me say, informatic or something like that. If you look at the words they're using there, touch it, bring it, pay it, work it, really stuff from
But
there.
yeah, a lot of people have been biting Daft Punk though. Even Kanye West, do it better, stronger, better, faster,
Yeah.
and he just slowed it down.
But you know what the remix is, man? That the remix of Touch It is funny because if you ever hear DMX's verse, the clean version of DMX's verse on that song, it's just the beat. It sounds like he's part of the beat. When I come get him, man, I get him, man.
You know what?
Is it dog? And then it's like touch it, bring, and then they say turn it up. And when I get him, and then the beat's over. I was like, dog, how much cussing did he do in the studio when they were just like, we can't, like, chief. And DMX said, I'm not rewriting it.
I'm convinced many of the songs from back in that era, people were high as a kite when they recorded because there's a song even in that very same Busta Rhymes album. There's a song you've got your head on it seems like you got your ass on your shoulders.
No, but I mean, he also did that other when he did Twerk It or whatever. Big man with a shot, Duffy Dub, shoot him dead.
And then there's also a clip, back with their albums. There's a little clip where they're making a parody of Lady Miss Cleo. There's this call-in channel where Miss Cleo do your tarot cards and stuff like that. So he made a parody of that in his album where Miss Cleo was like saying, according to these cards, the goat of Satan tells me that your girlfriend invites you over every day. It's like, oh my God, Miss Cleo, how did you know? It's like, you don't listen, bitch. I told you. The goat of Satan tells me. Girlfriend's on ecstasy every day. And she wants to lick your ass until she makes it hurt. Miss Cleo, hi, how do you know me so well? You don't listen, bitch. I told your friends.
Dog,
The goat of Satan tells me.
this is why they used to make sure that they put that parental advisory sticker there, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I miss interludes on albums, bro. There's no interludes anymore. There's no little insanity. There's no little clip at the end. Nothing.
You know who used to do that
it's
really
10
well?
songs.
You know who used to do that really well? Wu-Tang did that really
Yeah.
well. MF Doom also did that really well as well.
Eminem also.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever he meets up with his manager, it's like, this is the. Well, I don't want to have sex with my grandmother. I don't want to sleep with my dog.
Dude,
You wanna
he was stressing Paul out. He was stressing Paul out.
I
Every
wondered if
album.
those things were real. Because like every time he had to release an album, all the studio heads had to go, oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah, because actually Big Boy asked Dr. Dre, like, yo, Dre, did you ever actually tell M, like, he's taking it too far? He's like, yeah, sometimes I did. But, I mean, you can't stop Marshall, dog. Like, the stuff he used to talk about his mom. Like, yo.
No.
I think the thing is
mom
also with Dre,
Well, the thing is, I think
it's because they're talking about killing each other all the time. So he was trying to figure out, is this too far? Because I talk about killing people all the time. The only difference he's talking about his mom. Is it too far?
No,
Like,
the thing is,
so
like, Eminem would sometimes go off the reservation because remember, it got so bad to the point where he had to release a song with Elton John to convince people that he's not
He's not gay.
homophobic.
Actually, it was a song with Dido, but
Yeah,
he
it was a song with Dido.
Collabed with
Yeah.
Enter John.
Elton John performed it.
He performed it with him at the Grammys.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying he had to do that performance because people were just like, like somebody had to pull him aside and just be like, Chief, you are like.
No, but M would go off the reservation, like songs like
And it
Puke
was
and
also at
things
a
like
height
that.
where homophobia in the hip hop world was considered in. So he
Yeah.
kind
But
of.
also, can you guys imagine how much Dido made money? Because he took her original song and sampled it, right? That's number one.
Mm.
Number two, he got Dido in his version of his instant
Just that.
Yeah,
to play the girlfriend. That's another bag, right?
and then she did the
And the
chorus
fact
as well.
The fact that he didn't get Dido to perform at the Grammys, he probably paid her to say, "I'm gonna get Elton John instead of you."
No,
So
she made.
that's how much money she made, dog.
And then because now the people were like, wait, this is a Dido. Then they found out it was a Dido. And then her original song also makes bank.
Zoop.
Yes.
So
So
it
you
was
got
Like
paid.
Eminem was a maniac on the microphone, but like in real life, he was like kind of chilled. It was like insane. Like the more you learned about him, you were like, yeah, no, the guy like made sure people got paid. He tried to put people on.
Yeah.
Like he.
Well,
He was depressed though. He was depressed. He had a dark
he learned the hard way. You forgot what Michael Jackson did to him?
No, I will never forget that.
Oh, when
Purple Pills is literally drugs. It's a drug song. Like that whole crew was on drugs.
What was this about when he talked about Michael Jackson's hair on fire?
Yeah. And the pills and whatever.
And then I think Michael Jackson then bought his masters.
Yeah.
So every time M made money, every time M released, Jackson made money.
Jackson, yeah. It's like the song by Police that was led by Sting. Every step you take.
Yeah.
Mm.
Diddy did his own version. Remember when Biggie died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't clear it with Sting, so Sting makes like a hell lot of money every time that song is played on the radio. Though.
Yeah. So he doesn't get. Let's say.
Speaking of
clear it,
let's
get like 25%
let's
of the
let's
song.
not, because oh my god.
Let's talk about it. I was waiting for the Diddy
No.
Oh my goodness!
No Diddy.
How did I end? Yo, I felt right to the trap, didn't I?
You activated my trap card.
You activated my Diddy card.
Oh no, Yogi, this cannot be.
No,
Now I summon Diddy Talk. Attack his life points.
Take that.
Take that.
I
Take
think,
that.
I don't know if I sent the link here on the other group where this comedian talks about what happened with Diddy. What I like about certain comedians is that they do that flipping research. I was shook at.
And
like,
and
like the things they found out about Diddy, like who his dad was.
oh yes.
And Diddy was like the OG supervillain. I'm sorry. It's like, and what the comedian says is like, the way it shows is like every single black person who became a billionaire, people were like rooting for them. Like, oh my God, we got another one, yay! But when Diddy crossed that line, it was like, congrats.
Wow.
It's like the black community being no, Diddy's a menace. We just kept our mouth shut because this man is legit scary.
You got shooters. Like when I heard about look, I'm not gonna front. I'd heard about the parties and the getting men to suck on him because he wanted to exert power on them and stuff like that. I'd never heard that like he blew up Kid Cudi's car and things like that. That's the stuff I didn't know. And that he'd like get Cassie drugged up and have dudes going at her while he watched and things like that.
Wait,
I just thought yeah.
He legit
in the suit,
he trained over.
Yeah, he'd literally get her drugged up and then he'd get dudes to run a train on her.
You know, some of these things were slightly a bit more interesting when you're watching like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. But I'm sure this is the moment where white people are like, aha!
Watch it.
What are y'all doing now?
So like his stuff was insane. Like
he'd
be that kind of guy. Like Extrodin comes with a girl, and he's got a girl, and then he's like, no, but Extrodin girls is prettier than mine, so he wants Extrodin's girl now. He was like on that. He was on that type of time.
A proper megalomaniac.
Right. Okay. Just you. That's a lot.
Yeah,
to counter, if the white people were to come and say, "Oh, hey, look at you," now all I need to tell them is like, what's his name? Harvey Weinstein? Harvey who? What's his name? Shut up. Yeah. Shut up.
What's the brother to the Prince Harry? What's Prince Harry's brother's name?
King Prince Andrew. Prince who? Prince yeah. Shut up.
Ooh. The Andrew one.
What's that guy? What's that director? What's that director in Hollywood? The Roman Polanski.
Yeah. You know? Yeah.
Wait, what's the story with Prince Andrew?
Oh. No, he was on the Epstein Island, apparently.
Oh.
No, look, there are others who are like in the Epstein list, yes. He's being sued directly. A woman came forward and said, this person took advantage of me as a child, and I want him to face justice. That's why he's now stuck all the way in the UK, and the Americans like saying, bring him here to face trial. And it's like, ain't no way I'm touching him. I'm brother with the king. And the king was like, say, you're officially being moved off the roster, public service. You're going to just stay in that castle until kingdom come.
Oh, he is Charles's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even a part like when he was walking down in his brother's funeral and somebody yelled at him, "You're a sick man." Because there is no way. He
looked like he was dead already, though. Do you remember when he came through? He looked dead already.
Oh, who in the royal family doesn't look dead apart from Harry?
Because he's not.
I think
nonsense anymore.
I think Harry got way too much of Diana's genes, and she decided, you know, my baby boy, save yourself. Go get yourself an African. Go get yourself a brown lady, as brown as possible, as brown as they'll allow, and run. Do you hear me? Run.
Ever watched?
Yo, dude.
What?
She was fired.
Someone was like, have you ever watched Suits? And Harry's like, no. Watch Suits. It will all make sense.
The
was
British
fine.
press was wild, though. The British press was wild.
No,
That's
the
why.
British press hated her, and they hated her for
No,
one reason and one reason
like
only.
I'm saying, like the thing is, Megan
It's
is
too
like
rude.
she was not even that black. Like let's be honest.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, you wouldn't be able to
That
tell.
Mariah Carey type of situation.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like
Yeah.
that's where it was like, no, you know what Harry must do. Like somebody was saying, he must just go to the deepest and darkest parts and just get the blackest.
He needed to get that girl, the one from Queen and Slim. He needed to get
Yeah.
one that black.
You know
Yeah.
that. You know that. So
That would have
black
drove
that
them crazy.
there's this line Tredacol says like, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. That's how black she was.
Like if you ever like if that's how he wanted to assassinate his grandparents, like they should have this is going to be the future Queen of England.
This bat will rise from the dead.
I think also they got pissed off because remember the priest then goes at their wedding as he's officiating. It's a black priest,
Yeah.
and then he goes like, look at where we are today. We used to be brought here as slaves, and now one of us is a princess.
Yes.
So I think that's when they lost it. I think that's when they lost it because he
How
verbalized it.
How dare this Negro?
He verbalized it, and they lost. My G, there'd literally be stories about her. She'd literally go and say hi to a child and just like, hi, how are you, Ukrainian and leave. Nothing wrong, nothing weird.
No,
You know, she did
headline.
like, and then headline, Meghan Markle forces her interaction with her child. Meghan Markle leaves child traumatized from enforced. And Meghan, like, the child said hi. She came over. She said hi. How are you? Shook the kid's hand. Bounced. Nothing crazy happened.
No, one of the
Nothing
craziest
crazy was said.
one of the craziest memes I saw was like when you want to assassinate somebody via car accident, but you know you can't do it again, and it's just a picture of Queen Elizabeth looking at Meghan Markle from behind, and it's like the most ominous picture. Like if you look at that picture, you could even I swear you'd hear villain music. Like Pain would show up. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
No, but
It's like,
and I don't know if it's just the Britishness in because you know British people look very serious all the time, like haha. Yes, I'm British. I'm serious. I'm swimming. I'm having a jolly good time. Yes, I'm having a jolly good time.
Guys, there's a question that I want to ask you.
Yeah.
What modern black actor could you guys see playing a film noir detective? I'm trying to see some.
What?
South African or just black in general?
What?
Just
Who?
black and down. What modern black actor would you guys see playing a film noir detective? I'm just trying to see.
I don't know.
Detective.
Palance Gadla did that somewhat in Shadow. I think if with a different script he could do something like that.
Okay.
With a better script, you could do that.
Who's the new Doctor now? Who's the new Doctor Who?
Oh,
Yes, I
it's
see him. I don't remember his name, but I see him. The dude from the Rock movie, the Shazam Rock movie. The one who
no. Why am I forgetting his name? He played Hawkman.
yes,
Aldous Hodge. Yeah.
Eldros Hodge. Yes, you could pull that off, Eldros Hodge.
But I also see Daniel Kaluuya playing that though.
Yeah, he could do it. Also, John
Oh,
Boyega.
Ichator. How do you say his name?
Oh,
Ichator.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Ejiofor. Is it Ejiofor? Okay.
I think it's
Ejiofor can play anything. He can play anything, and obviously.
That guy can be anything. He can play a toothpick.
He was he was wasted in the MCU. They should have made him Brother Voodoo or Doctor Voodoo.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, damn, he just escaped me now. Not Detola.
I'm glad nobody said Idris Elba because that would have been an easy pick.
No.
Okay, yeah, you could have because I mean Luther.
Luther is.
I need to watch Luther. Luther looked good.
You know what I want?
It was.
You know what I want him, Idris Elba as? I really want them to go push the button and make him the next James Bond.
He doesn't
It's
want.
too late now.
He
It's too
doesn't.
late.
He doesn't
It's
want.
too late now.
And also, I don't want that. I would rather he be another agent in the Bond universe. Like just
Yes,
008
like,
or 009 or
009.
something.
Oh, even worse. I want him.
You know it's gotta be 009 inches.
You know. Ooh.
Ba-dum.
I said nothing. Anyway, the record show it was the resident straight people that talked about it. I'm still keeping my diplomatic immunity.
Okay.
I wanted to say the one thing that's missing in this new era Bond movies is there's no overarching villain who can keep up with Bond. Basically, it's always super evil. Lair blows up. Idris Elba should be like anti-Bond.
And also,
No, you know what he should be?
And
If they wanted to be petty, they should do a 007, 009 team up, and Idris Elba is just whooping the hell out of Bond. He's just like, no, I got this already. I already caught the bad guy. No, don't worry about it. You can retire, Bond. I got this.
Bye. And then you just see 009.
I think, I get Bond dies in the last movie, so I think it's gonna be the lady. Oh man, why do I forget her name?
They're recasting. They're actually casting now as we speak
Yeah.
for James Bond.
They're not gonna make the lady. They're not gonna make the lady the new Bond.
Yeah,
She was
The
dope.
fans
the thing
said
is-
no, because the thing is, if you want to do a James Bond movie, you can't take James Bond off the. You can't take nobody goes to a 007. Nobody goes to a 007 movie.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to a
Yeah.
007 movie. They don't go. I'm going to go see 007. No, they say I'm going to go see James Bond. Time to Die. James Bond. Tomorrow Never Dies. Like this is what Marvel is not understanding about Black Panther. We're not there for the mask and the mantle, Chief. We're there for the character. If he's not there, you don't have a story. It's not gonna. It's not gonna work.
Which
Anyway.
brings me to the question.
I would say that so Henry Cavill was actually he auditioned to play James, but then he lost to who's this guy?
Aaron Taylor Johnson. They haven't cast yet.
No, he lost to the guy who eventually became James Bond. Why am I forgetting?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Yes, and also
But they
Colin.
hated him.
Oh, Daniel Craig.
Lashana Lynch. Yes, yes.
They hated him. Woo. When he
Who
was
hated-
cast, the Bond fans.
Yeah, I get it. He wasn't.
He has
He
blonde hair.
wasn't suave.
No,
He wasn't suave.
He
No,
wasn't
it was
That's
also
blonde
blonde
hair.
hair. It was also the blonde hair. People were like, my Bond does not have blonde hair. No. My Bond has black hair. What is this nonsense?
But also
And
even Ian
he's a
Fleming,
gentleman.
Ian Fleming, the actual author of the book, they didn't like Sean Connery. That's James Bond. so
And that's still my favorite Bond.
Sean Connery.
me too.
Mm.
You're so one-dimensional. But I get
But
it.
who was your favorite? Don't tell me it's Roger Moore. Who likes Roger Moore?
Who's Roger?
I enjoyed the Pierce Brosnan one.
Yeah, Pierce is number 2. Daniel Craig's number 3.
Yeah,
So my tier list is
But I'm not a
Connery,
big Bond guy anyway.
Brosnan.
Yeah, I would say
Craig.
Brosnan. The third one might be not Craig. Who's this guy, man? He was the Professor X
On him-
of Doom Patrol. What's his name again?
On Her Majesty's Secret Service. That one.
His famous one, I think it's called
Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton. I just forgot the name, but there's a famous one, like one of the most famous titles of James Bond.
The
Just
Man with the Golden Gun.
No, not that one.
I think he did.
Look at these
No. Octopussy was
Ew.
thingy. The Living Daylights.
No.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
License to Kill.
License to Kill.
Oh.
License to Kill.
That has to be the best James Bond theme song ever.
Yeah.
Like, and it did what had to be done there, man. Got a license to kill. Woo!
I think
Goosebumps.
You see how fun this
enough.
conversation is? I wish we could have it about T'Challa.
I think my favorite song would be "Live and Let Die."
Oh, live and let die.
Hi.
I think that would be my favorite one. And of course, no, that's my
Golden Eye over
Golden Eye. Golden Eye will take it any day.
That's my number 2. And number 3 is Diamond is Forever. Diamond is
The
Forever.
only reason I know that one is because of Kanye.
Not Kanye.
Yeah. But you know, my
Ever-
favorite
ever-
James Bond movie
I
of
know
all
what-
time is actually Goldfinger, bro.
Speaking of Kanye West, I know people don't understand how much that man breaks my heart. Now,
Why?
because I didn't like his music, like I wasn't like a super stan, but I used to love the guy as a character because back in the day where homophobia was the in thing, being a hip hop star, he was the only one that came out and stood for the people in the LGBT community, and I was like, wow, somebody actually is calling.
Bro, the old Kanye didn't care. Bro.
Then Jiggy
Old
Jiggy.
Kanye didn't care about black people. Evan.
No, but I'm saying also the thing is Kanye. I don't know, Tebello. Kanye's always been. It's the Tasmanian devil. Sometimes he's a force of good, and then
And sometimes it's like his alignment is chaos, and not just like neutral bad or neutral good or something like that. Right in the middle, chaotic,
Okay.
neutral, there.
You know what I think we should all do? I think we should all go to X, and then we should we should humbly ask James Gunn to cast Kanye as Harvey Dent. Please. He would be the perfect Harvey Dent.
What would you afford him?
that man. No one man should have.
Never mind
power.
affording him. Will they finish the movie?
Oh no, they'll finish it.
I think they'll finish it.
They'll finish it.
Guys,
That's
please
the thing,
remember.
Bruce. I'm gonna tell you, Bruce. Nah, F the script, okay? I'm gonna go off the cuff, Bruce.
And then
All I'm saying
out
is
of nowhere,
Kanye West
there's a skinned.
promised us an album in
Batman
January,
walks.
and it came in March. That's all I'm saying.
Batman walks.
Hey,
You don't
Okay.
have the answers, Bruce. You don't have the answers, Bruce.
How Batman?
How, Bruce?
How Batman? How are we gonna stop crime, Batman? How? You don't have the answers, Batman.
BuckMeister, I wanted to ask, who would you want to, who in your ideal fantasy world, you got a call from Marvel, they picked up the phone and they said, okay, we want to recast each other now. Who would you recommend we speak to take up the role? Who would you?
There's two guys that I'm thinking of. Palance Gaga is one, and then there's this other guy who dropped the movie. I forget I'm forgetting his name, but I saw him recently. Dog looks like T'Challa to me. I just retweeted. Let me see if I can find him. He has a movie on Netflix. It looks really dope. It's like it's basically African CIA James Bond. Wait, what? Not James Bond. What is it?
Oh, I think I see it. That Hunter of the Hunted or something like that.
Yes, Bonko Koza.
Bongo, yes, the guy from The Wife.
Oh, the guy from
Yes.
The Wife.
Yes, he'd kill it. Like
And
he has the look.
that guy actually, like, in The Wife, I think he was speaking Zulu or something, but that guy is actually, like, very, what's this word that I'm looking for?
Model C.
Yeah, he's Model C type of guy. He's a Model C type of dude.
I think he
I
would,
remember when on Twitter when the video, because there was a video he was at some function and he spoke. That thing trended for like 3 days. They were like, ha, what's going on? This English, this Zulu. Like he's got that. Oh, you know, bro, like you know, like St. Titians, bro, like you know, Saint Bishops, bro, you know.
Yeah.
How we running, bro? Like that's his English.
He's a yeah, bro, yeah.
That's his English, but you know, in the actor way, you know, like yes, I was coming, and you could see
now
that the
take that.
was.
Now I'm saying, now take that, add like a layer of Zulu or Xhosa, whichever one they're gonna choose, because they're probably gonna stick with Xhosa, because that's the one they opened with, I guess. But take that, put Xhosa on top of that. You have T'Challa. You fine. You ready to go.
Yeah.
And it won't sound like Kumkan.
Kumkan.
Ndimutwana wa
Billy.
Hey auntie.
Oh God, the
My
cringe.
God.
The cringe.
Ubani.
I can feel it. It's riding up my
Like
spine.
the only
You
one.
can imagine, I'm Xhosa, so when I'm hearing this, I'm just like, ugh.
The only one who did okay, the only one who did good out of the non-African actors was
Okoye.
Chadwick Boseman. I think he did the best. Okoye, sometimes it's
Oh,
also
she's like
shady.
Zimbabwean or something, isn't it? Yeah.
Her roots are Zimbabwean, but I'm saying also there were some
She's
points.
British.
But I'm
She's
saying
like
what
Zimbabwean
breaks
born,
my
but she like
heart-
grew up in Britain.
Okay. Okay. a moment of contention because I know you hate the movie, but in Wakanda Forever, the only Dora Milaje that comes from this continent is the one that wasn't given a line in class. I was like, why?
Who was that?
Aneka, where is your spear?
Oh. No, but I'm saying, like, the thing is, Chadwick also, he did a whole movie. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. It's called Message from the King. So he did a whole movie where he was practicing his South African accent specifically
Oh
for the Black Panther.
yeah, isn't that movie about like I think something in South Africa? It has something to do with South Africa, right? I think it was like a
Yeah,
cop or something.
no, he was playing a cop, but basically the backstory is that he used to run with this gang from Cape Town or whatever. And then
Right.
basically they took his sister, and then his sister came to America trying to get away from them, and then she died, and then he went to go fetch the people who killed his sister, basically.
Yeah, because I remember he did say that he learned. That's why he learned his like
Yeah.
dialect.
He was more T'Challa in that movie. Like the thing is, like he was more T'Challa in that movie than he was in the Marvel movies. Because like the thing is, T'Challa don't do this thing of I will let you go if you've killed my dad. You know?
No, the T'Challa was like, do you have any kids?
But wouldn't
You
you say?
don't? Okay, cool. It means I won't have to kill them too. I was like,
Wouldn't you say the best version of T'Challa was in Civil War though?
In the MCU, yes.
Yeah.
In Black Panther 1, the problem was it's fine as a beginning. It's fine as like the start, if that was the first movie. But now that they've killed him off, it makes it look terrible in retrospect.
because we needed a follow up. We needed to see.
Also in that movie they took away a lot of his traits. Like for example, that whole Nakia business of we must open the borders. I told you guys, no, that's his thing. The whole what's this like what's another one that was a problem? Oh yeah, Shuri intelligence also big problem, big issue. Everybody was trying to like tell
getting a
him what
phone
to
call.
do.
I'm hearing the sound.
I think maybe sometimes when my phone is near my headphones.
I think it's me. Sorry.
Maybe, but I'm saying like that. Yeah, that whole like the thing is they spent a lot of that movie telling T'Challa what to do, and like that's the problem because it's just like he's never been a dude that needed instruction. This is the same guy who looked at his ancestors and said, "I want to apologize for who I am."
What? The audacity! I remember you mentioned like the audacity of the ancestors asking why is Nemo still alive. It's like,
Excuse me.
Like how ballsy do you have to be to look at your ancestors and just be like, "Relax, I'm handling it." When now we fall apart.
if you and your other ancestors, I'm doing things my way, but you're not. Watch me.
No. Yeah, no, but I think Bonko would do great. I think Palance would do great as well. I know Palance, like, people might complain about the skin complexion, but he's dark enough. It's fine. It'll fit.
I think they'll complain more about the height. Cause
dude.
But he's got the physique.
Yeah, I'm saying magic tricks. They can. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. and Thingy and Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans. They were supposed to look. They were trying to make them look the same height on screen. Like there's a shot that
we all know Robert Downey
Jr. There's a shot in
short one. Oh yeah.
There's a shot in Age of Ultron, basically where they're walking to the elevator or whatever.
Yes.
And that camera is doing all the tricks to make sure that Robert Downey Jr. does not look shorter than Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth.
That's when there was, subtly showing us who the big three are. Because in all Avengers movies, there are moments where you see the big three, basically. Well, and if you don't count Infinity War. But, yeah.
No, but Infinity War, he's there. It's just that they're not together.
No, yes, that's what I mean. I mean that
also, like,
see them as
but I'm saying, like, also, but like, yeah, but I'm saying in terms of moments also, like, maybe outside of, because Infinity War, Cap, he does have a big moment, but it doesn't make sense. Basically, when him and Sam Wilson and Black Widow have to save a Vision.
I'll never forgive that movie for that. Like, how dare you never Vision? I mean,
Vision,
the most human. The most.
You mean the dude who picked up
Neo
with no stress?
with
Yeah,
an Infinity Stone.
I'm laughing. I was laughing. Like, I remember when I was watching that movie in the theater, and I love that movie, but I remember I was laughing. I was like, oh, so the gymnastic squad is going to save
Gymnastics squad.
is going to save the super people. Like, they're going to save the super robot
The
and
two
the
most
and the witch,
powerful.
like
And the super witch.
and the Scarlet Witch and the super witch. Like, Proxima Midnight, she saw backflips and she just broke down, bruh. She saw like, oh my god, a triple backflip. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Am I
I just
supposed
wanted
to-
to highlight.
Am I supposed to respond with a
have
360
issues-
black
I've
flip?
always had
What am I
issues
supposed to do?
No, I just wanted to highlight, Mr. Extrodin. The purpose about Infinity Wars was that the big three were split up.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
I
the
mean,
purpose.
at a point, they made it seem like more of the big two than the big three, but I do get what you mean.
But then, because you see, in Endgame, the climatic battle begins because of those.
The big three, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, okay, the Hulk is literally underneath a building. Should we wait? Should we go and save him? Nah, we got business with Thanos. Oh, but the other people are busy driving now. Don't care.
But like
Where's
as a like Hulk is like he's like in my top 10 of comic book characters. But I was disappointed that he never got round two. Like that I was just like, and this is why I was just like, this is where the MCU is starting to mess up, because there's no way the Hulk would
Yeah.
like sit down after he got no, that's round 2, 3,
But
4, 5.
you know what it's like? It's like in Batman v Superman, where Superman like actually asks a valid question. Is she with you? Asking Bruce. Bruce is like, no, I thought she was with. When, my nigga?
You the one who actually spoke to her.
You are talking to her.
No,
You
you met her
spoken
at a
to her.
party. You sent the email. Like, what do you? That feel like it was for the trailer. That was for the trailer. That was for the trailer. Like that was
the rest of time.
that was for the trailer. That was like just so people could hype out. Oh, the Trinity don't know who she's coming here to save. But then you look at the movie and you're like, ah, yeah.
She stole the movie, and for good reason. That movie was horrible. Like, I don't care what. I know people say like, oh my god, no, Batman v Superman was a bad movie. I don't care how you're gonna.
Yes, it was.
That movie was a bad movie. Like
Isn't that Tim Roth as a villain? Come on, how do you waste Tim Roth?
Abomination.
Yeah.
No, like there's so many things. Like, for example, Lex Luthor trying to get a senator to approve his smuggling of kryptonite when he's already committed like I don't know how many crimes. And it's just like, dog, just commit another crime and smuggle it in. I don't know what this thing is.
No. The other things that also were very annoying about that movie, honest to God. Never mind the. Never mind.
Why do they always make Lex Luthor crazy?
Because if God is all powerful, he
No,
cannot all be good.
you know what the problem is. These actors that come in as DC villains are trying to outdo the previous actor.
Heath Ledger. I'm calling it right.
No, you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? I think it's a bunch of writers who are not looking at source material and they're just like, okay, this is how we feel about this character. You remember Heath Ledger's performance, but you're going to be Lex Luthor. So you're going to take that and you're going to put that together. And then, no, but I'm saying, and then the actor's like, but that doesn't make sense because Lex Luthor is a totally different character from the Joker. No.
Joker.
People love the Joker. So you're just going to take the Joker and you're just going to apply it to Lex Luthor, okay?
Because even in Teen Titans, the Lex Luthor in Teen Titans was the closest live action Lex Luthor we've received.
You mean Smallville?
No. There was one.
No, Teen Titans. No, just Titans. Sorry, not Teen Titans.
Also the one in Superman and Lois apparently was really good as well.
For me, the one in Smallville is the best.
Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like that's what I'm saying. It's like
You see that those should be your templates.
Well, yeah, the Lex Luthor in Smallville wasn't really a villain. It was more like his dad was the villain, and he was just like trying to keep up.
Oh no. He eventually became the villain.
You remember in Smallville, it's origin story. So he was still this confused, I don't know what to be in thing, and then
with his dad
and then
alive. like
Does
Yeah.
Clark ever
children.
wear the suit? Does he ever wear the suit?
I think in the last episode.
He wears it, but for like 3 seconds in the last episode.
The most annoying.
That thing they used to, because that thing used to confuse me. I'm like, how does nobody know who this guy is not a super person?
Yeah, because he didn't wear glasses at all, dog. Like he was just Superman the entire time. Like he was always Superman. Like, so goofy. That's why.
And
that's why,
his hair was the same. Like when he was Clark and when he was Superman, the hair was the same. The jawline was the same. Like there was no at least nyana we should be like something. He's got a fringe. Why you should like a fringe nyana?
That's why I keep telling people that this whole Clark Kent versus Superman thing that we saw from Christopher Reeves is not exactly like from the comics. Because usually, even in the cartoon, the old cartoons, the Max Fleischer cartoons, and some of the old comics, Clark was just a normal dude. He was not goofy. He was not trying to no. But after that whole Christopher Reeve thing,
Well, Reeves's pathology on it was like, there's no way nobody would know.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like Superman has to pretend because otherwise they'd figure it out within 2 seconds. It's impossible for him to be in this room of reporters and nobody notices anything.
It's like that scene we
But
got.
if he's all clumsy, all the 2 left feet, 2 left hands.
but I think
Then
like he's trying too much. Are you telling me that nobody's smart enough to actually figure it out?
No. You know who the biggest offender? The biggest offenders are Perry White and Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Those two I couldn't forgive. Everybody
Absolutely.
else, okay, sharp. Because I mean, I've been in a workspace. You work past people, they don't pay attention. But the woman you are kissing in the mouth doesn't know.
Lawrence-
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne actually said something very interesting.
in the mouth.
Because they asked him, as Perry White, are you telling me that you've never seen? He says, no. The thing about Perry is he doesn't consider Clark to be like the journalist that he should like be paying attention to, like Lois, for instance. So whenever Clark comes, it's like, yeah, go write about like football or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, go and do it.
No. First off, there's even cameras there. And Perry White and Superman, Perry White and Clark Kent, they have conversations face to face. And every time Superman has to appear, Clark Kent is nowhere to be seen. And nobody's saying, did Clark? How did he?
That's nothing.
No.
Whenever Clark goes to Krypton, not even Krypton, he goes to another planet or he's dead. Even like all of a sudden Clark Kent is also gone.
And no one notices nothing.
He's been gone for weeks, and
I'm saying there's no amount of face vibration that's going to stop a woman that you are literally sleeping with from figuring out that you're Superman. There's no amount. Like, I'm just saying, like, Lois Lane kissed Superman and went to the office the next day to talk to Clark Kent, and she did not put 2 and 2 together. I was like, oh, wow. And then in a Batman comic book, a lady called I think her name is Saint Clair. I'm not sure. But basically, this woman figured out that Batman was Batman from his freaking jawline. She was like, no, this jaw looks familiar. Bruce?
Louis. No, there's an episode. There's a show. There's one of the animated show when Louis was dating Bruce Wayne, and she figured out that he's Batman, and I was like, I wonder that mind.
Make it make
Copy and paste. Oh my God, how next door?
About copy and paste to Tlana sharp. But no, I see.
I don't understand. Like, that's another thing that I'm getting tired with superhero films. Like, they're starting to miss the reason why the masks were created in the first place. Spider-Man is taking off his mask every 2 seconds. I'm like, you dog, what's the point?
No, but it's the whole thing of actors having to show their face on screen. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's
about put more scenes where they can take the mask off.
And this is where you realize
the costume is in their superhero costumes.
No, but I'm saying
what's his name? What's his face?
Have scenes where it makes sense. Like Spider-Man is actually taking off his mask when he's talking to Nick Fury
during a fight.
Yeah,
no, not even during...
I get you guys. I'm just saying it's a thing that maybe it's part of their contracts or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't work. But it doesn't work for certain characters, like Captain America, Iron Man. That makes sense.
Wonderful defense, terrible execution. Just because it's written into a contract, then write it better. Just because there are different clauses and stuff like that, then make it make sense.
That's why for me, honestly, guys. No, that's why for me.
You don't see Hugo Weaving
I don't need
space. I don't the whole of V for Vendetta.
I don't enjoy
But the
superhero
performance was
movies,
powerful.
and it's because of nonsense like that. I don't enjoy superheroes anymore, movies anymore because of that.
No, I'm saying the thing is they start applying it to superheroes where it doesn't make sense. Like Spider-Man should not be doing that because he doesn't have the protection of the government. He doesn't have Tony Stark level money. He doesn't have the agent secret super skills of Black Widow. So he has to keep his mask on, otherwise supervillains are going to visit his house. That's why Civil War was such a
There's-
big deal in the comics, because the
Yeah.
minute he did that, everybody who wanted to get at him went, like Kingpin shot Aunt May.
Yeah, but also like.
And what did
just-
Peter do? Let's talk. I like that, but what did Peter do in response?
Oh, he beat that man like a drum. Yo.
Didn't they go to jail? Didn't they go to beat him up or something?
No, he went to prison to grab.
Into prison.
Yeah.
He went to prison to go grab Kingpin's skin like it was a shirt, my guy.
But I wanted to say, like, even in Justice League, the way Bruce is recruiting Justice League members as Bruce in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
No, the whole throwing a shuriken at the Flash. I was like,
How many people did he kill testing that theory?
oh,
Oops, wrong one.
I gotta hide the evidence. Next house.
Alfred.
Alfred, I think
Wrong.
I made a mistake,
Like,
Alfred.
Tony Stark is better because at least he just went house to house trying to figure out who Spider-Man is. It was like, Spider-Man? Tony Stark? He's not Spider-Man. Next. Ning Ning Batman.
I hear you talk to fish in front of.
Everybody. You know?
Yeah, no, it was like
Okay.
I think because it's also a movie. You sometimes we let a lot go because we're like, it's a movie. Like,
Yeah.
just enjoy. Don't stress yourself.
There's
But
some
if you look at
movies-
if you look at the movie V for Vendetta, we don't see Hugo Weaving's face the whole movie.
Oh, bruh.
We
And
don't
it was
see
brilliant.
that. We don't see V's face though. I think we just see a silhouetted with his eyes. That's it. Not even the character's face. You just see the mask. Where's my mask anyway?
But I'm
And
saying,
then-
like, yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, for example, with Spider-Man, it's so easy to write scenes where it's him, like, for example, just have a scene where he's having a soliloquy to himself where he's thinking about his life and he takes off his mask. You do that.
But there's a scene where it made perfect sense. Like in Spider-Man 2, my favorite Spider-Man ever, and I'm talking about the Tobey Maguire one.
Oh, it's the best one. It's the best one.
about to-
That one is, for me, it's
Wait, which one is your favorite?
of the Raimi movies, Spider-Man 1.
No. In general.
In general, I don't know. I don't think they've ever really gotten them right for me. I think the closest is Spider-Man 1. I did like Homecoming.
Ew. I mean, oh, yay. Okay.
Homecoming wasn't bad. Come on.
No, I think Homecoming is like
I don't enjoy any
it's
of
almost
Spider-Man
there. I'm saying it's almost there for as what Spider-Man should be. It's just that they mess up with with the Tony Stark dynamic. That's the thing.
No,
That's
but even in the comics, you remember in the comics there was that whole thing with the Iron Spider and Tony Stark and
but that's like years. Like Peter Parker is years into being Spider-Man by that point.
yes, no, I agree with you. It's just that I get it. If you notice, and I think we spoke about this before, the MCU really fast tracked so many characters.
No, remember they also borrowed from the Ultimate Verse.
Yes, that's what I was.
So there's-
That's where I was going. That they were like that. They were trying to like come to this whole Marvel Now era. That's why like you already have Kamala Khan. Like you already have Kamala Khan after 10 years.
No, but remember, I'm saying the Ultimate Verse also. There's stuff that they took from, like that's why Nick Fury is black.
It's
It's
black,
because that
yeah.
comes from the Ultimate Verse.
Yeah.
So the Ultimate Verse was supposed to be a revamped, condensed version
a new
of
50
616.
New 52 version of Marvel.
Yeah, but I'm like, it exists alongside, instead of it being New 52 where they reboot the whole continuity, it exists alongside 616.
Right.
Like, but I'm saying the problem is that it's one thing to have Parker admire Tony Stark. It's another thing to have him completely use Tony Stark's flow. And even when they have an homage to him building a suit a la Tony Stark style, that's like, it's too much at that point. It's like, this is not Spider-Man. This is Iron Kid. Like, why are we? And Tom Holland is good. Like, I think he can do. Like, that's why everybody's excited for this next batch of Spider-Man movies, because now it's like we're finally gonna get the actual proper Spider-Man or whatever. I don't know.
I'm
We'll
not
see.
excited at all.
Not that I'm gonna watch because I my T'Challa policy. But anyway, I'm just saying.
T'Challa policy.
Yeah, it's section 1, section A, underlined in bold. You know.
Anyway,
The
as
Wakanda
I was
Accords.
saying,
Yeah.
in my favorite Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, I will hear no arguments. There's a scene where Spider-Man needs to get Dr. Ock to come and switch this thing off. And the only way he can get through to him is to have him look at Peter Parker. Like, because he then realized, oh, no commitments. Now he realizes, that's when Dr. Octavius realizes, the kid hasn't been late to class because he's not committing to his work. He's been late to class because he's being super Spider-Man this entire time and trying to save the day. He's just been letting you think that he's lazy. And he just needs, like, I can't stop this machine. You need to wake up and help me stop it. That's why he took off his mask. But like, makes sense at that point in time.
The only thing is, like, what was Doc Ock's plan? I didn't get it in that movie.
Oh no, he was
in his hands.
Yeah, he wanted to create.
I didn't.
He wanted to create a sustainable energy source, and he convinced himself, even made the machine bigger.
And also, it was just like, everybody go get sun radiation from this giant sun in the middle of the road.
In New York.
In the middle of New York. Hey guys, like, can you imagine living in New York?
And then the other thing that I didn't understand. I'm saying the other thing I didn't understand about Doc Ock in that movie, I was like, Doc, why don't you just steal the stuff? Why are you stealing money to make transfers to get the stuff? You could just go break into Oscorp.
That's what I like. That's another thing you pay attention to, that he's losing his mind. He went crazy. That the neural inhibitor thing that's supposed to keep the tentacles from trying to
he should not have kept it on his neck. Like, I don't even think he was like a medical doctor. I was like, dog, you should not be messing with your spine if you don't know, like, you know, like, you're a different type of doctor. I don't think, like, that's like a dentist trying to do knee surgery.
You see, that's also something I don't think was true to the comics, but it worked for the movie.
And the fight sequence still.
Well, I mean, the thing is, he becomes more Doc Ock comic book accurate as the movie goes on. It's just that's why it became irrational, because he went from this, you know, docile scientist to madman, when in the comic books he was just a madman the entire time. Yeah. Like, the thing is, the Raimi movies took a lot from the animated series. That's why that's why they tried to do, because in that series, Doc Ock is still crazy, but there is a scene where he's at a summer camp. And that's when he talks to Peter Parker and he tells them, don't let them laugh at your inventions. You'll show them one day. We'll show them all. And Peter Parker's like,
yeah. And I think also that's why the Raimi trilogy for me is my favorite, because I grew up watching the 90s Spider-Man. And it's my
I don't know. He didn't tell enough jokes for me. He was way too
the Tobey Maguire was
stressed out. He was stressed out.
Yeah, like, I think there's three jokes in that entire trilogy, and like, for me, the Spider-Man I read and the Spider-Man cartoons I watched, he was joking all the time.
In that 90s cartoon, he was not that jokey as well, though.
No, he was. In that 90s cartoon, he was hella jokey.
Always, dog.
I'm telling you, watch it again. I'm telling you, he was hella jokey.
What I'm trying to say is, even if he was jokey, it was not the Andrew Garfield version, if I'm making sense. Because the Andrew Garfield version was like...
No, remember, Andrew Garfield...
Stand up while fighting.
No, Andrew Garfield, like, the problem is that they made him a bit Deadpool-y in certain scenes when he was with, like... But I'm saying, if you look at the 94, like, there's a lot of jokes that he tells. There was what was one that he did? And he was like, oh, you assemble all of your friends, like, for me, or something like that. All of your like, boy band friends for me, or something like that. He did a joke like that. And then there was one where he was talking about
the knife. Oh,
Yeah.
not the knife. No. Oh no. Was it the gun?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Andrew Garfield. I'm talking about the '94 series because he also
Oh.
always makes fun of J. Jonah Jameson, and he was like, "Hey, flat top, I'm trying to save us here with Mysterio." Basically, when Mysterio was doing his whole thing, and they got trapped. Like, there's a lot of jokes in that '94 series. He like there is a lot of serious moments, but he is very very funny. It's like the spectacular. It's like that one in the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. They really captured like Spider-Man perfectly. Like that's why I want to say take that and put that on screen, and you'll have it like down flat.
But that being said,
Shout out to my favorite Spectacular Spider-Man joke when Craven comes out and is like, "I come from Mother Russia by the way of Mother Africa." Wow, two moms and still so ill-behaved. I love that
Oh
joke.
snap! Oh snap! I almost died.
which
Oh, by the way, I was just let me just share the thought that I had with you guys earlier on. How does Spider actually? Okay, this goes to Superman and Spider-Man, but how do you work your entire day having your costume inside of your clothes, dog?
it was
And what if you're wearing your costume that day and nothing happens? So you wore that costume the whole day and you couldn't even unbutton it like somewhere in public because nobody
That's Kukremo, yeah.
nobody needed to be saved.
I don't know, it's New York, trust me. Something's
going down.
No.
I was about to say someone always needs to be saved. But yeah, imagine working a whole day with that suit on. I mean, let's
Dog.
just picture ourselves with just a vest, strap it a vest, and then it gets hot, and then we get crazy. Now imagine a whole
And
suit
also,
that's
let's not
got.
forget, New York ain't that hot. It gets cold up in there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that helps.
Yeah.
Maybe then that
But
helps.
in South Africa, Mfana, your costume
It would
wouldn't last.
never work. There's no
But
You would wash it. You would wash it and put it by the hanger. Ne? By the time you want to go fetch it, it's gone, dog.
maphara ba itshwere.
It's even
You're,
worse. By the time
I wonder if that's why.
you're
I
going
wonder
back
if
to your
that's why.
flat and then your spidey sense goes off because maphara ba busy guy.
I'm saying, I'm like, I wonder if that's why Loiso Mkhize just said, yeah, Kwesi's suit is a nanotechnology thing, and he just wears it. It doesn't have it underneath because he was just like, "Hey, chief, I don't know how I'm going to explain how this guy has a
Imagine
suit."
some nyaupe boy wearing your costume. Hey, boss, I'm going to run.
but I'm also talking about the weather. Do you know how hot it gets in Pretoria?
Hey, dog.
They know who you are by the gigantic sweat stains that we be. And now you're wearing a white shirt, you just become see-through because of the gigantic sweat stains underneath your clothes. Like,
And
No,
also,
that's why you have to
are you
create.
okay?
where
You
are
have
you
to
gonna
create it to be aerodynamic, chief. You have to create it to be aerodynamic.
where are you gonna carry your money? You don't have pockets. Like you're gonna see like some nice quota joint there, and you can't even buy it.
Yeah, and
Well, I mean,
also
Peter's got pockets.
Spider-Man has to put his clothes in a something there. Nah, Mzansi, you come back, that thing is gone. But Parasi, that thing, and I know Spider-Man puts it like in the middle of nowhere, on the 11th floor. A Para's gonna make a plan, bruh. A Para's gonna be like, Shabara. I saw a video today, ne? This dude is in a truck, ne? So they've got the recordings of him inside and of the road. As he's driving, he slows down to a stop sign. A para opens the door, and he had like a gas stove or something. I don't know what it was, his cooler box or something. The para literally opens the door, takes it, and bounces. Like, come on, this is how like.
So
I don't want your car. I just want the cooler box, dog. Relax.
And the para comes like, oh, lantanga, show up, and he goes like,
God.
oh man, I wish I'd
I actually
actually.
have to, when I get back to writing Neon Wave, I actually have to write around that problem.
Which brings me to the next question. We are all writers.
Yes.
You know, I like there's a story, there's a long going storyline that C.S. Lewis and Gerald Tolkien put their best friend each other in their own respective books, where C.S. Lewis made Gerald Tolkien the professor in the Chronicles of Narnia,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and Gerald Tolkien made made C.S. Lewis Treebeard. Which I don't know if that's a compliment or the biggest insult. I have no idea.
Wait, Treebeard in Lord of the Rings.
Yes, he's based out of C.S. Lewis.
Which one is that one? Which character is that?
Treebeard, the big walking, talking tree that ends up attacking Isengard.
Wow. Okay. The one that was with Pippin and them.
Yes, that's the one.
Jeez.
You know, the one that fell asleep. I think Tolkien was just saying, like, this guy talks way too much, or he talks so slowly he fall asleep, because one of them seen the basement is like, we have just agreed. And he falls asleep. Yes, oh, I have told your names to the end. We have agreed you are not orcs. I was like, this whole time, that's what you're talking about.
That scene was hilarious. That scene was hilarious.
So when I heard that he based him on C.S. Lewis, I was like, were you trying to tell him something like, Bri, you talk so slowly, I fall asleep. Get to the point.
Probably.
Yeah, well, I won't do that to you guys. Don't worry.
Which is what I wanted to ask. Have you guys put guys put us in any of your character? Because I have. I've been biting you guys all this entire time. You have no idea.
Have we done what?
Have you guys?
Well, a bit from you and a bit from Extrodin. I haven't bit from Zuko yet.
Wow.
So,
I don't understand. What are we talking about?
Have you made us into characters in any of your work?
Not yet. But I am inspired to do stuff about you guys, though, for sure.
Oh no, I'm way ahead of you. You already know the character I put you.
Yes,
in.
yes.
Yeah,
I
fine.
don't know. I mean, BuckMeister stuff. I wonder who the hell I am.
it's a couple of things. It's a couple of things.
Zuko's probably gonna be the Isoka of the.
I'm not.
Wow.
We are in South Africa. We cannot get away with trying to do any Isoka anything.
Mob justice within 24 hours.
Munna, cancel, chief, by your door. You wrote a grown man doing what?
To a child?
We can't even get away with Jiraiya, my guy. Not even Jiraiya. There's no chance.
But we are from a country where a character was acting Auri in a certain show, Isidingo, and the women are starting to beat the guy up. I was like, guys, you see that he's acting.
Not in South Africa, chief. No, there was this one woman.
Amena Nomvete, aka Ntsiki, couldn't. There was a point in time she couldn't leave her crib because people would confront her in the street and be like,
No, there was this one lady from Seven Delan, chief. I forget her name. I think her name was Rita or something in the show.
I think it was Gita.
Gita. Like, I think maybe. Yeah. She said that she had to fight grannies at the grocery store because they were mad at her, saying that you are manipulating my boy, what with your evil ways. I will show you.
Gita was evil, dog.
It's her. It's Sherelle Williams. Sherelle de Villiers. There you go. Sherelle de Villiers.
Nee Haynes. Don't forget it's Sherelle de Villiers something Haynes.
Haynes.
Oh, it was Haynes. It was Haynes because remember she was married to the son and then
Duncan, then Barker. But funny enough, nobody
was Sherelle de Villiers something Haynes.
You know what? We should make a video. I think that would be a podcast idea, right?
Because he was too cool.
We need to talk about the plot points of certain arcs in shows like Easy Jingo, because Barker Haynes was like my guy at some point. It's like, if I were to run a business.
Dog, Barker Haynes was the freezer of that show, man.
that man really like, I really should be doing my homework, but what is Barker doing?
I know, dude. There was a point in time I did not miss Isidingo, Barker Haynes was part of the.
I was never into the soap.
Your mathematics is trying to teach me how to pass grade 11. Barker Haynes is trying to teach me how to run a business. So I don't care. Like, wait.
I know. Barker was the dog. Also, my other favorite villain from the soapy was the dude from Rhythm City.
Oh, David Gennaro.
David Gennaro.
About it, Gennaro
That
was
guy would come up
like
with his
a-
own lines.
He was like a
That guy would come.
I don't know what language he was speaking at some stage because he'd be like, "Okay, we've got the boop and the bippy. You are going to be the boop and he's going to be the bippy. You understand me?" I was like, "I don't know." And at one point, Daman was so desperate he had an African sangoma
Yeah.
telling him his fortune.
But
I was like,
dog,
dog,
Gennaro for
throwing
me was
bones
just a
and
radical
everything. I was
version
like, dog, you didn't even go to the white people, like you went to the darkest.
Yes.
It was just a radical version of Baka Haynes for real, though, if you think about it.
And I think what also made him great, I think he was a theater actor, so he would put like theater monologues and stuff into his thing. I think that's what gave David Gennaro that thing of his.
But also, he was not reading word for word. He was not regurgitating what he saw on the script. He just understood.
No, he wasn't.
Let me tell you something. David Gennaro was like a love child between Baka Haynes and George Zamdala. Because George Zamdala had the
and Kenneth Mashaba because he screwed over Miles. Remember? Gennaro! No, man! No, Gennaro, man! I'm sorry, China. That's what I had to do, but I'm sorry. You know? So it was the same story, dog.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
Hey, the things are brutal. The things
I wonder what it's like to write for a soapy. Because all of them felt like they say
writing for a soap is like writing for a shonen anime. It's just different. You just focus different focal points.
Different arcs. Yeah.
No, I don't know. A shonen anime, at least people are developing. In soapies, chief. 1 minute the people are together, everything is fine. Then they beefing. Then they fine again. Then they beefing. Then after
that's what I'm saying. Different focal points. In shonen, the focus is on action. In soapies, the focus is on the relationships. The relationship drama is the action sequence.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it felt like people were inconsistent episode to episode. Like 1 minute these two were kissing, which is
the same thing people argue about when you look at shonen. Like the action can be formulaic. Like this, like you're talking about Naruto's never-ending rainbow-colored Rasengans. When does he learn something new? Or Ichigo, would he ever learn Kido? I mean,
never.
Like, can he just learn a second form of his thing? Like,
you don't learn something
about... Can we get Getsuka fire? Something?
Does it work? Does it work? Does it kill the enemy?
That's all you need. And that's the thing.
No, but I'm saying in soapies, one of my things in soapies, like outside of just the dialogue, and I was like, I'm so bored here. But I'm saying one of my things was like, these two would be fine in a relationship and everything be going great. It'll be sweetheart, my darling. Then it turns around next episode, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, what happened from between last week and this week?
I know, it's not that fast. It's like it takes about a decent month.
No, I was about to say, soapies take way too long.
This poor person has been locked in a closet for the last eight years. It feels like that whole freezer 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's the freezer thing, though. It's the
freezer 5 minutes.
No, but I remember seeing certain soapies where I'm just like, dog, last week you guys were together. Now it's this.
Now they're fighting. No,
you probably missed an episode.
That's the
probably missed an episode.
Naruto and Sasuke fighting. Jiggy, I'm here trying to check up on you at the hospital. Next thing, we're outside and you're doing a on my clones.
I remember this one person who she was kidnapped and like literally there's a whole sub scene of she kicks the door and then the postman has it and he turns. What's that sound? And then there's just cut into a skin of the kidnapping looking white like next episode. That darn cat. That cat is doing something. Oh, okay, it must be that cat. And then she walks out. And I'm thinking, it's. I think what? Okay, now I get it. What I'm trying to explain is like soapies and shonen have the thing of manipulating suspense.
Yes, and dragging it as well.
And dragging it to the next level.
Dragging it. Yo.
So the thing about soapies is you have
some soapies make DBZ look fast. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying also what I love is I love when they do action scenes. Because there was one, I think, in Generations where this guy got stabbed from the back and he holds his heart. He was like,
the format of soapies is every Friday it has to be a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Every Friday.
Yeah.
every Friday because you need
Well,
to.
that's a shonen thing. That's a shonen thing.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
even in Naruto, like in Shippuden, when they introduce Sai, the Sai randomly attacks Naruto out of nowhere, a la Shinji from Bleach,
Yeah.
and you're just like, nobody knows how to say hello in these universes. It's always like, this is how I say hello. Die.
And I was
You
called.
know what it is? It's that from the Matrix.
The
You don't
wrestling
know
thing.
man until you fought a man.
Hey, that's the Matrix.
That is the Matrix.
No, but I see what you're saying. The guy who was supposed to be played by Jet Li, but Jet Li declined the offer. It's like
Yeah.
I
Thingies.
wanted to check if you're the one. You should have
His
just
name
asked.
his name is Seraph, by the way.
Seraph. Yeah.
You should have just
You don't
asked.
know a man until you fought a man.
You don't
says
really know
that.
someone. You don't truly know someone until you fight them.
Yeah.
Like Neo's like,
Like,
what
bro,
kind of
what?
are you talking about?
bullshittery? Aren't you in the middle of a goddamn war? I could have killed you right now. Do you know that?
Hey, man.
It's
He's the
the other
oracle's
things.
body.
It's other things that don't make sense in shonen manga. Like you mentioned, you're not fighting to get to know one another. You're now fighting a person who's been through a war. Now, in an active war zone, the reflexes are, I'll get was kill this person quickly so that we can move on. And then it's like, we are meeting for the first time. Let's duel. Ting ting. Yes, it's just as strong as I remember. Kenshin, there's the one. Yeah, Kenshin.
Oh.
Kenshin is a war criminal, for the love of God. Do you know how many assassinations he's done? And then you're going to try and say, no, I want to see how strong you are by fighting him. Are you sure? Are you really
No,
sure?
but I can't remember.
I really
but
wanna
the Kenshin
rewatch
one made
Kenshin.
sense because remember, Kenshin gave up being a warrior, so they wanted to reactivate him. So they had to check if he still had it. So
If
the
there's
Kenshin
one
one,
line though I hate from Shonen that almost every main character uses is, "I've never fought somebody so strong before." What? You're lying, my G. Because the previous arc, you said the same thing.
He's so powerful. I've never felt such a power before.
Well, I mean, it's true because you never felt such
it's
a power before this thing.
9,000.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Goku met Frieza, he was like, "This is not Vegeta at all."
There's
and
a
when he
book-
met Vegeta, he was like, "Your Piccolo was nothing, Chief. Yeah, I'm struggling. Yo."
Yeah.
Like, where's Piccolo? Let me fight Piccolo again, because now this guy is squeezing my ribs. There's a moon. He has a tail. The spirit bomb didn't work.
As a scientist.
There's this
crazy.
in the abridged series, the Dragon Ball abridged, when everybody's fighting against Broly. I like that part where everyone's like, "Holy shit, he's strong." Yeah, I'd rather fight against Garlic Jr. again. Like, yeah, remember you used to fight against so and so. Yeah, I'd rather have him. And then Vegeta's like, I'd rather be kicked in the dick 100 times. I don't know what times this guy.
Vegeta always wants to take it too far.
To listen to this guy going about Kakarot.
Abridged Vegeta
I
always took
And
it too far.
Charles was like, I could take a few more androids actually.
I love how in the abridged series they get to it, because what's this, like, he's like, pack your friends, take your friends, take shit, and go home, Kakarot. It's like,
don't say that name.
oh, don't say that name. It's like, I will. It's like, and then Trunks is like, for God's sake, just
That's
call
called
him
Goku.
Goku. I will
And
call
disrespect
him
my heritage.
and disrespect my heritage. I will call him by the Saiyan name given to him by the greatest warrior race, Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot,
Kakarot. You see, he gets it. I suggest you run now. Boo.
I am the hype.
Oh wait, let's final question. We started from music. Let's loop back to music. We are busy talking about our favorite songs, such as local hip hop groups and stuff like that. What's your go-to favorite song of all time? I was curious about that.
No matter the genre.
Mm-hmm.
of all
No
time.
matter the genre.
No matter the genre.
Okay, let's keep it first because we're speaking South Africa. Keep it house, kwaito, hip hop.
Okay, you want you want a category?
Yeah, let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it South Africa. Let's keep it in South Africa.
Okay.
And then you just
Okay,
whether it's
house
let's say 5 songs, and they can be house, quiet, or whatever. However you
Okay.
want to get.
All right.
House. Ooh. I don't know. Liquid Deep had me for a time.
She's playing my
But
song.
which one? Fairy Tale, BBM.
Fairy Tale, I
Still-
think was the one that had me house wise. There was another song that they had, man. I can't. I like, and I. The thing is, I never got the name of this song. But
How does it go?
BBM is playing my song.
no.
Dum,
I'm
dum,
thinking, what was it?
dum, 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 dum,
No.
dum, dum.
Ah,
Let's give him a
if
chance. Let's give him a chance.
if I can figure it out, I'll text it to you on the group. I can't remember the exact lyrics now.
Okay.
Anyway, for House, the one that I remember, the one that stuck out to me the most was Fairy Tale. For Kwaito, it's a tie between Panskum Tuzwelanga and Ageku Goku. Those ones had me.
Tia
Yar.
groove by Keku Koko.
Goku. Ageku Goku. Etina Sia Groova.
Groova! Oh my God, Groova!
Groova. I'm gonna use that as a magic attack somewhere. You see the show that I'm telling you guys about, the one that I'm telling you guys on the WhatsApp that I'm writing now. I'm gonna use that as a tag. Groova, go.
Dude, I keep telling people that Mzeke took a whole superhero. Okay, DJ's Boo, yeah, I said it.
Yes.
Took a whole,
How dare you?
took a whole superhero concept.
Guys, I deny it. It's not him. It's him.
Took
Look
a
at me. So that everybody in the world, nobody knows who he is. No one. We still don't.
He took a whole superhero concept and just said, guys, even if they find my secret identity, I'll deny it
Until the cows come
die.
home. Until the cows come home.
No, guys, remember that was a national mystery. Like everybody was like,
People went to China to find out.
That was smart though. Eh? That was a smart marketing plan.
Yeah, because it created so much hype.
There was a character in one of these soapies who pretended to be Zeke so that they could unmask him in his funeral.
What the hell, bro?
I was like, yeah, shame.
But you know what?
he was like a Kasi Doctor Doom.
I
He was
wish-
like a Kasi Doctor Doom, guys. Do you understand? Like he had Doom bots, my
I
guy.
wish-
He had Zake's bots, my guy.
I wish he watched Metabots, dogs, so that he can have like 3 identities, dog.
Yeah.
The Phantom Renegade and Space Metafighter X, mama, at the same
time.
Space Metafight X.
And then for hip hop, I have to go all caps from MF Doom. That's my favorite hip hop song of all
Wait,
time.
isn't it South African? Didn't you say
Oh,
South
if we're sticking to South Africa. Oh, I
Yeah,
just
we're
thought
sticking South Africa.
Oh,
Okay,
I thought we
because
were going in general.
I thought we were going in general either because I was like, hey, I've got the entire world. Good.
And now, hey, if it's general, we would not finish because I feel like I'm.
Yeah, we're not finished.
No,
yeah.
but I'm saying for me, the greatest hip hop song of all time for me is all caps from MF Doom. It feels like listening to a comic book. That's why I love that song so much.
Have you ever listened to Secret? Last Emperor?
Huh?
Have you ever listened to Secret Wars by the Last Emperor?
Secret Wars by it features Doom, right? I think.
No.
Oh no.
It's just him. He basically impersonates other rappers, though. So
Oh
it's-
no.
if I had the power together, all my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies, would it be conceivable, unbelievable, as it wild as it seems the Emperor?
Okay, no, then I haven't.
Oh no, you should. It's
It's good. There's 2 parts.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. But yeah, MF Doom, he's my favorite rapper of all time. Like Dead or Alive, he's number 1. And like all caps was just brilliant. Your moms, don't talk about my moms, yo. Sometimes we rhyme quick, sometimes we rhyme slow, vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try, villain the worst guy. Yo,
Yeah. So wait, are we doing 3? No? It's 3.
but if you want hip hop,
it's 5.
I'll have to go with DJ Switch Now or Never. I think that's my favorite hip hop, South African hip hop song.
Ooh, it's now or never.
You're right.
Okay, what's your last one then?
No, that's it. It was the 3, right? It was house, it was kwaito, and then it was hip hop, right?
Rock is
Yeah.
one. Why not? Because I'm a rock. I also have rock. I also have classical music. Music for me is just too much. That's a problem.
Yeah, I look. Okay, these are my selections, but these are not like all time because I'm sure I've forgotten another one. Because
I have it all time. Everyone knows my whole time.
I'll remember this one. Paula. There was a point in time. Paula Tones had me by the balls, pushed me to the floor.
Push me to the floor.
Mafiki Zolo had me.
Mafiki Zolo.
Izolo. Mafiki Izolo.
In terms of Kwaito, there's too many, but I'll just go for BOP, Brothers of Peace, Hasimo Timo. In terms of SA hip hop, SA hip hop, there's too many because remember, I'm also old enough to remember
honorary
Prophets
mention.
of the City. Prophets
Honorary
of the
mention,
City.
sorry. Just honorary
Okay.
mention. Swada from Kulichana. That thing is amazing.
That thing is a beast. I'd have to say for just hip hop, I'd have to say Run Josie, aka featuring KO. But I can think of another 10 more that I could also dispute for that. But I'm just trying to just. But also Zab's the last letter. That whole Listeners Digest album was.
You remember Heavy 8?
Heavy 8, yeah. That's that is a brilliant song, guys.
Like, conquer, things get blurred, smoother than the texture of cat
fur.
Yeah,
tighter than your sister in a hipster.
Yeah, we stay firm than your sister in a hipster. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, and actually, if I could, I would try and get all the Hype magazine CDs when Hype Mag started. Like, that thing was brilliant.
Yeah.
When it comes to house, there's just too many. There's Julian Jabber War. There's Come to Me. There's the 45, the whole 45 BPM
I
album.
remembered it now. I don't know if you guys know it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Zuko.
This is the second time you're disturbing me.
Sorry, dog. I just had a genuine neutron brain blast. I'll go to Hamba now. Nami Hamba now.
That's not. That's
DJ Cleo.
DJ Cleo. That's
what DJ Cleo? But what's the name of this? It's not house.
Sing Hamba.
It's Hamba now. It's Hamba now.
It's Hamba now.
Yeah,
that's house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm taking that. Oh, yeah, that one. I loved that one over Liquid D.
What is Memeza for Landa again?
Which one's Memeza?
Just
remind me again. Memes. That's like basically
hi.
Oh, okay. That one.
Sorry, Mr. Zuko. Please finish. Sorry.
Like there's also Via Orlando, guys. Like there's a lot of tracks.
Oh,
Via Orlando.
The original or the one by Dr. Malinga?
Both.
Hey, okay, Malinga, this one. The master of the kick.
Let's
see.
There's this literally now. I'm gonna 45 BPM. There's a song now. Like the name is gone now. I don't know why. There's the Ooh song. Just go to the album called 45 BPM. Look for mid tempo 45 BPM. The trumpet song. The trumpet song. That's the one I was looking for. The trumpet song. And then there's another one from Fresh House Flavor, but I can't remember it right now.
Summer Days.
It's in Summer Days. Game. Everybody's dancing to the beat. Music makes me wanna move my feet. DJ, DJ comes to the rescue. Da, da, da. I just forgot the now. Singing, Mr. DJ, give me more. Doom, 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 doom.
I'm blanking, dog. I don't know this one.
Doom, doom, doom. You are too young for that one, Tam. You are too young.
That song used to slap.
Yeah.
You are too young for that one. You are still in Korbrook. You were still having painting time. You were still painting then crash.
I was watching Power Rangers.
You are watching Power Rangers, Joe. That was like on. This is like Fresh House Flavor, 1 or 2. So this is like 97, 98, somewhere in that region.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure of the year, but it's in that region. So it's like Boma
It's ancient.
90s, yeah, Boma 97, 98. It's in that time frame. Even that the 45 BPM, it was like
Doom, 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 doom.
it was 97. Ish! Must be the reason I'm the king of my castle.
Oh
Yeah.
Must be the reason.
Wait, is that your whole list?
Yeah.
Wait, what
I
are the
think
genres
I-
again? Kwaito house, hip hop.
Yeah, Kwaito house, hip hop. I had rock as
You
well.
also threw the Palatones in there.
Yeah.
If we want to do a quick rock thing, then shout out to Linkin Park.
Obvious.
Yeah, that's because they're local as well. Yes.
The would have done.
Yeah, Linkin Park is definitely a local band.
What a sensation.
I don't know any local rock bands. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know all of them. That's the problem.
What? How do you not know the Parlotones? They were like an SAP
yeah.
every day.
Okay, I know the Polytones because I saw them with kids.
Even if you're gone.
Please,
Even
fun
if
fact.
you're
No.
gone.
Okay, I don't know. They became super big later on.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh wait, I didn't say a Kwaito song. No, wait, I did.
not just South Africa, right? Or are we only doing South Africa?
I stuck to South Africa, but you can do whatever you
Go
feel.
ahead, child.
For me, if I was to say like rock or pop or whatever, nothing beats The Killers' "Smile Like You Mean It," dog. For me, that's my number one ultimate song of all time. That one and Keen's "Crystal Ball." Those are like my two favorite songs. Mr. Brightside is a close third, you know. And I think Devil also knows that Keen "Everybody's Changing" is one of my favorites. So for me, Keen and The Killers. Ah, man, the Hot Fuzz album. Yeah, but
Funny enough, somebody once mentioned that the Killers are technically a Christian band.
yeah, makes sense.
I haven't heard these guys ever.
Yeah, you have not had the Killers.
You have though.
Oh yes, you have. I think you just don't know.
You just don't know it's them, but you probably
Because Mr. Brightside is played everywhere.
dog. Like it's a British anthem. I wanna just
You know.
like dog. There's times, some of their performances. There's times where the crowd overpowers the lead singer. Coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Like the guy's just like.
There's also the one song. Okay, my favorite song from the Killers would be "Somebody Told Me" because that song.
Somebody told me that you
That
had
sounds like a. The opening riff sounds like the start sequence to a boss fight.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, you're not
Oh,
expecting
I thought you were going to break into Shrek. Somebody once told me the world
That's
was
Smash Mouth. That's Smash Mouth. It's not the
I
Killers.
need the sharpest
I don't know.
Somebody once done it. No. Okay, anyway. So yeah, The Killers, "Smile Like You Mean It." And then Kwaito, it would have to be Trompi's Ukujaiva Gents for the whole song. And then
Name Gaga.
and then hip hop is tough.
Yo.
Hip hop is really tough. But if I was to say South African hip hop song, for me, nothing beats To Me and the Volumes Never Deny You.
Ooh.
Never Deny You for me. Never deny you. That's the best hip hop song Yamamzanti, in my opinion. And then there's what else are we?
Kwaito
No, Kwaito, I said House.
house.
House is tough, man, because
Yeah.
it's between Summer Days and do you guys know Love Affair? It's a love affair. It's on Soul Candy Volume 2. No, Volume 3. Soul Candy 3. Just before Poor
Mm-mm.
People. Do you know Poor People by Monique Bingham? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That one I'm blanking. Sorry, Chief.
No, we are long. We are lonely. We are lonely. Because na, 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 na. Yeah, after that song, this song plays.
You know what my favorite Friday house song is?
Zoom connection.
Oh my soul, it just disappeared now. I just remembered my favorite Friday house song, but now it just disappeared. Uh,
You see,
but
this is how
basically,
I felt.
yeah. So basically, it goes like na 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 na, bring on the night.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't stand another day or minute of daylight.
Is it
Bring on the night. Like that one is like it's like o chaisa ka foro tlhoko ke 10 to 4 o tshameka yone because I know go batla ya monating tšhelete ke ene fela go monate.
I was
you guys
about to
remember
say,
that Masingita song? Masingita.
Yeah, that one I know.
I thought for a moment that you're gonna start singing. I can't wait for the
Well,
weekend to
weekend to
begin. I was like, no, it can't be
No,
that.
no, 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 no.
I don't know which.
Hey,
which
do you guys know this? Do you guys
wanted
remember
to
this
mention.
one? Hey, man.
I don't know which fifth genre but you guys wanted to mention, but for me, I would say honorary mention would be Adele's Cold Shoulder by Basement Jacks. Yes, that song.
Hey, but like, guys, I don't know if this is a Mandela effect, but does anybody remember this one? Ayo, bayo. Yo, bayo, bayo.
Yeah.
Ayo, bayo.
Ayo, ayo,
Like,
ayo, ayo, ayo.
like, is that the song that taught everybody how to swear?
Not even though.
No, that was Tebe.
Tell me.
Kamarete ka polo,
Because I remember.
ka polo kamarete. Rekopa, rekopa, rekopa nyo. That was a song
Oh.
by Tebe. Yeah,
Because
boa,
I think that's how I learned. Because that's how I learned. Because I was like, ayo, bayo, smebe. Kwanti. Mayata.
Miguantia Pretoria, Retuere Borosina, Paulina Le Maria. Yeah, that song goes.
Yeah.
Yo,
Is that
I knew.
annoying your ghetto song?
Remember that time when 5FM was really black? Was like black and white?
Yeah, no, because of DJ Fresh.
Yes.
I'll never forget. DJ Fresh went to Five FM and made it black.
And changed the game.
All the black people left Metro and went, shoo.
That was.
No, it was even no, it was even before.
That
It was even before Fresh. It was because I started listening to Five like in 2000.
No, the only reason people were listening to Five, it was in the morning because of Gareth Cliff and his all this controversial bullshit. And then
Before Gareth went into the morning, he did the afternoon.
yes,
Yeah.
So I was still listening with like Nicole Fox.
Yes, you remember
Kula,
the Doritos World Chat show on
and
Saturday.
who's Roger?
Roger Good.
The Saturday Night Surgery. That was one of the best shows ever. Roger Good, Saturday Night Surgery.
oh, I think wait, hold that thought. I think I've met him.
Are you ready? And then before his show starts, and the woman's like, "Are you ready for a good Rogering? It's time for the Saturday Night Surgery with Roger Good." Oh, the doctor's in. Oh, dude, that thing went ham, man. That thing went ham. Like that when he would play like 3 songs, but they would be like the same tempo.
Yes.
You would realize like a minute into the new song, like, hold up, that's a new song.
And
like
he would make like sounds from like Street Fighter, like oh do you get oh Hadouken.
Dude, like Roger Good was the truth. So that's when I started listening to Five, and Five then that's when it stopped being an exclusive rock. They'd play like some hip hop and stuff, and then they started getting blacker and blacker and blacker, and that's when I knew that 5FM has gotten really black. They played Miguanti Apitoria. I was like, Miguanti on 5FM. I was like, Miguanti on 5FM. Yo,
like nobody spoke the language. It made it past the censors moves. Because that's how I know that. Because I was like, you can't call anybody Miguanti because those are fighting words.
Miguanti Apitoria, Recherebo Rosina. Paulina late morning.
Okay, let's see. What's my list? You finished with yours, Mr. Extrodin.
Yeah. Like mine is all over the place, but I think people
Oh,
haven't.
please.
I think you saw with mine as well. Hey, mine was like everywhere.
I
Oh,
said this,
mine was everywhere as well.
I said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm gonna do 2 books. 1, 1,000 movies you need to watch before you die, and 2, 1,000 songs you need to listen to before you die.
Hey, but I think the songs will probably be like 5,000. Yo,
I think so, bro. I think it's probably gonna be 5,000.
because literally now I'm as we're speaking now.
And say just kidding.
I've
5,000.
thought of a couple more songs right now as we just.
Let's see. Hip hop, local. Local.
And I
hip-
got you just know.
No, local hip hop is obvious because it's going to be Tupi in the volume of the beast. If you listen to the words he's saying, they will rock your soul. That man is speaking nothing but facts about about the dangers of whatever you obsess over.
Hey, do you guys remember Yvonne?
Ish. We actually did. I did a short movie based on that. We based it on the song. So as we were like as a practice for film school.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we did, so we like they'd say like take a short story and make it into like a 1-minute film. So we did Yvonne for the 1-minute film.
Wow.
You ever gonna go back into directing, Mr. Zuko?
Me?
I think you should. bro.
Guys, nah, I just want money now. I don't care about passion. I don't care about passion. I don't care about my dreams. I care about my bank account. Like, guys.
You don't want.
Do you guys remember a song by
No, I mean, if I'm sure
No, but
if
what
I
is-
had the
okay.
opportunity, I would take it. But as long as it didn't interfere with my current money.
I get you. I get you.
Yeah, because the thing is, in Tanga, life has life. So
Yeah.
I think that spirit of adventure and taking chances of I no longer have it.
All right, so Mr. Tebello, your list.
Okay, where was I? I was thinking of something.
He said to me on the volume.
Yeah, the beast, Tupi in the volume. Listen to that song. Those lyrics will make you want to start a revolution. Internationally, I'll have to go with internationally. Who do I like?
This is hip hop, right?
In hip hop, who do I like internationally in the hip hop genre?
Too many.
Yeah, there are too many that I would listen to, but to say that I freaking love, there's one that I used to. The one that I used to play and repeat. Hyperfixation to the win. You see, hyperfixation will tell you what you loved the most being a childhood. Revolution D12.
D12.
Oh, Fight Night D12.
You
for
know,
me.
I don't want to go to
Funny enough, for me, it's my
I
band.
don't need no education.
I don't want to be
like you. I don't want to save the nation. Daddy, no.
Daddy, no.
I just want to live my life. Every day
Can
a
hear this-
celebration.
Eminem written all over it, dog.
What?
Mm.
I'm saying it has Eminem written all over it. For me, it was my band. I remember my band.
Have you listened to that one, BuckMeister?
No, that one I know. I was a
Like
huge Eminem. I was
what's
a
his
huge
Bizarre
Eminem
just
fan.
coming in. I remember. When
I don't even
Bizarre-
think Bizarre used to rap. I just think he used to just talk into the microphone, and then people would make a beat around it.
Dog,
when Bizarre considers-
Bizarre is the weirdest D12 member, dog. He would wear that shower head thing. Not the shower. The shower
he
head.
was
Shower
like,
cap.
he was so weird. He made like
cap.
Eminem look normal. Like Eminem would just talk
Yeah.
about, I'm gonna take a chainsaw to my mom, but then you look at Bizarre and you're like, you know what? I think the white kid's fine.
There was that line.
You remember his verse
But
in my band where he says, guys, like I've always been there, like Superman video, I was in the bag, like
I was in the back.
Yeah.
I was in the back.
There was the other one. Pimp. I'm your pimp. You're my bitch. Go get me.
You just
Oh, you just like listen to what he
I'm
says
your
in that
pimp.
verse.
Who Bizarre?
In Revolution, there's a line he goes, like you skip over it because it's bizarre, but then you realize, oh shit, this
Yeah,
dude is
no.
a victim.
In that song, it's like my mom's on a period.
Period. My dad's in my
My
room.
dad's in my room. I was like, what?
What the hell?
Yeah, you skip over it because it's bizarre, but then when you go back,
Wait, what?
Hold up.
What's the bar?
My
My
mom's on a
mom's
period.
My dad,
My dad is in my room, and then he shouts, "Daddy, no!" And then he ad-libs, "Daddy, no."
Bizarre, bro.
Wait, is this like when Eminem was talking about how
No, this is on the
I was
song
born?
Revelation.
No, but I'm saying like I was saying, is it like this? Is it like how when Eminem was talking about that song where his dad used to basically he sets up a scenario where his dad used to assault him in the shed or whatever. It was like I was born with it in my brain, like in the head, something like that. Was that what Bizarre was doing there?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to understand.
All you know is Bizarre got assaulted by his dad.
Wait, for real or just the?
Well,
In the song.
Okay.
Listen to the song. It's Revelation by
It's
D12.
very dark. It's very dark, but
No, because Eminem used to do that all the time, and you just be like, "Yo, I like how he's rapping, but."
you know.
Hi kids, would like
Like,
to see me like put needles in my eyelids or whatever.
Hi
they say.
kids, do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9 inch to each one of my islands?
all I ever,
Lady.
even in Revelations, all I ever see is
Violence.
violence.
Hi.
Anyway, so yeah, it has to take the top spot. Moving on, Kwaito. I never really cared much about Kwaito. Let me be honest. Did I?
Wow. Ndwembe. I forgot about Ndwembe.
Oh, nyakafore.
I think. Okay. Well, doesn't Zeka count as Kwaito? No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is
the
quite
most-
though.
He's the
Oh.
superhero. of
Zega is
Kwaito.
quite to DJ Smooth's house.
Oh, okay. Then Isinyoka was always. Was
Yeah, that's quite though. Is Nyoganyo.
It's that one, and then I forget its name now because there was one where you're singing with this girl.
Who?
Yeah, that's Zeka because.
This guy is the snacks.
Yeah, that one. Because it was a remix of another song.
Dum, 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 dum,
What is its name now?
dum,
Baby, I'm scared of you.
dum,
Yeah, that's the one.
I
Because
don't believe in
there's an
magic.
original song of that song.
Yes, there's a. I think it's an American.
Oh,
It's an American
does anybody remember H2O? It's wonderful.
It
Yo,
is wonderful. I try to find it on
Oh, yeah.
Spotify. It's not on Spotify. I'm so annoyed.
And then, of course, another local track.
you find it on YouTube.
There's
Yeah,
another,
I did.
Okay, another old local track that you just slap like crazy. That's just just slipped through my head. Oh my god. Come back.
Oh no. H2O, it is wonderful.
Oh god, how can I forget it?
Mind our business.
Dum, dum,
You know what I know about myself? I know I saved it. I saved
Oh,
it.
babe.
I saved it in a playlist.
Okay.
Baby, let me
Um,
hold ya.
BuckMeister, let me traumatize you. This is Bizarre's line from Revelation. I want to kill myself. I'm still debating. In front of a Baptist church, masturbating, praising Satan. Think I'm crazy because I smoke crack? I live on B with the Mac in a 2-family flat. Tired of getting hit in the face with a broom. My mom's on a period. My dad's in my room. Daddy, no. I got 10 rocks and I need to get out.
There
I
you
sold
go.
them in 5 minutes
I found it.
at my own damn house. Mom smokes crack. My poor grandmother, God bless her soul. The bitch got AIDS. She's just waiting to die of a cold. Ha ha ha. There's 3 things that keep me from being a Nazi. I'm black, a fag, and my dad's Liberace. Bizarre is insane, dog.
Oh yeah, I found the
Black
song.
hair, what? Okay.
I found the song by the way. It's called. It's from Do Your Thing from Octave Couplet. That song used to slap. I used to play that song all the time.
What does it
Do your thing. I don't
Yeah, do
remember
your
it.
thing, girl. What you do your thing. Do your thing.
Yes.
Girl,
It
do
is
your
to
thing.
play. It is to play on 5FM a lot. That song.
Oh yeah, I used to play that song.
You should do your thing. Hey, do your thing, girl.
Do your thing.
Hey. Yeah, I know that song.
And
Do
it
your
was
thing,
a wonderful
Octave
music
Couplets.
video.
Bro, the production of that song is amazing, especially when they get into the verses. Oh,
Yeah.
it's kind of like Wiz Khalifa when he started. Do you remember Say Yeah? Say Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But,
of
that,
course,
but then you
Oh,
reminded me of Coldplay for some reason.
and then of course you can't forget
Oh, so
What's that song?
Ben
When
Sharper,
we reach
hijab,
the wall,
Extrodin. Ben
Hmm?
Sharper, hijab.
Ooh. Yeah.
What's that Ben Sharper song now? Oh my
And
god.
Sharp.
Oh yeah, I can't forget that song that I used to. Okay, it used to annoy me because it used to play before I wanted to watch my favorite cartoons. But recently I realized just how good the song actually is.
It's,
You know what we
I
should have
remember
done for this episode? We should have done
Ben
our favorite
Sharper.
cartoon themes. But anyway, sorry, Ben.
Now we can quickly touch up on that because there's only one. We'll just give a flash run of one. Now
I'm sure Disney, it's probably like 3 Disney songs, I'm sure. You guys all have like at least 3 Disney songs.
Not me, Chief. If we're talking theme songs for cartoons, not Disney.
Not anime, right?
No, not anime. I'm talking cartoons.
Are
I'll
you
tell you
sure,
now.
are you sure there's no Disney then?
No, there is Disney there, but it's not 3.
Okay.
But let's see Zuko's thingy first.
No, it's Tebello.
Oh,
I
sorry,
did mine.
Tebello. Oh, I'm saying you were looking for a Ben Sharper song. Anyway, Tebello, what's your house song? Your house song. You gotta
Woo,
pick your house
house.
song.
Okay, now you're gonna go back memories. Okay, the house song that should have tipped my family off that I'm definitely ADHD because I was playing it in repeat for 100 years. Okay, for a good solid year would be Kaiser.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, that song I
Dun,
played.
dun, dun,
I played
dun,
it to death. I can't
dun,
listen to it
dun,
now
dun,
without cringing, but the way I used to play it.
dun.
Imagine you're going to school across town. You need to be up at half past. You need to be up at 4:30 in the morning. And guess what song is playing? Waking up the entire house.
Girls!
You don't even know me
But now I
to
think
say that I'm not living right.
I think
That's a
right now
song.
You
it's a
don't
mix
understand
between,
me. So why would you judge my life?
I don't know if I know that song.
or
You don't know that one?
another old classic would be Surrender.
Surrender!
Okay, so
Oh
should
no,
we
no.
go?
When you are ready, I will surrender.
Oh,
Surrender,
Yes.
tears will
Oh,
be
I
falling
will.
away.
that one I know. That one I know.
Oh, but okay, I got it. My all-time favorite house track. I finally got it. Hoping, Louis Austin. That song. I ironically still play it and I still love it to this day and age. You don't? Do you know it?
That one I don't know.
bring it back.
No, it's not even that. I was
Sing it back.
hoping you'd ask for dancing, just to hear you, to catch your smile. I was hoping to. You don't know that song? That song used to play. Stop it. I need to play for you guys. I can't. No, that song has to be played. Seriously.
Comfort
I
me,
told you.
guys. Blue
Chaos.
Mall. Do you remember that one?
Line, I feel like we're gonna get flagged.
Yeah, we'll do it offline. Okay, quick round then. Let's do cartoon theme songs.
Okay, no,
I
haven't
wish
finished my
I
list.
wish you. Oh,
I
okay.
haven't finished my list. So,
You didn't.
Okay, finish.
as for rock songs, locally, shame, I know all of them. One of my go-to favorites right now. Okay, one of my all-time favorite rock groups from South Africa would be Zebra and Giraffe, and I've made a video about that song. The Knife, favorite song of all time, followed by the Dirty Scat, Strike the Match. And fun fact, one of my mother's and I's favorite song is from another local band called Civil Twilight, Letters from the Sky.
Oh,
Surprised people don't know that these guys are actually a local band.
Coming back for you. Or is it coming back for more or something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that?
coming back for you.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
There's another song called Trouble by Civil Twilight, dog. You should listen to that song.
Yeah, I'm surprised people don't know that these guys are a local band. I mean, the other group is
Prime Circle, see the.
yeah, even Bastille, I think Bastille is also local. Things we lost in the fire, but Strike the Match. Listen to those lyrics, haunting but very irrelevant. But then, which kicks me off to my all-time favorite song of all time. Like I said, if I'm in a coma and you see that I'm unresponsive, play that song. You'll see that my brain cells will start flaring up. If I remember there's that scene in Vecna, when Vecna's calling me like in the last season of
Stranger Things.
about Stranger Things, and you need to play one of my favorite songs. Play this song. I will definitely make it out, and that is Linkin Park, "Breaking the Habit."
Oh.
I
Don't know what was fighting for.
But tonight.
I ironically tell I legit tell people that I live my life 3 minutes and 16 seconds at a time because that's how I keep pace with my day. I will even tell you what I was doing because of which part of the verse is playing in my head. It's like, okay, at this point I was busy looking at the direction. It's carbon copied in the back of my head. I can play its piano line. I can give me a keyboard. I can play its piano line like that. I don't even need to rehearse. That's how much I love that song. It's it defined me for a good time. So
Vecna would not make it in South Africa.
No.
Dog, you would not make it.
Got too much music. Like I just thinking now as I'm
Just one time, Sister Bettina, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Like what the fuck? There they go.
So I found that song Ben Sharper, like the English is not coming correctly now. Hegemony. I'm not saying it right.
Hegemony.
Yes. So I sent it on the group. You check it out. It is insane track. And then the No Sleep remix. I can't believe I forgot that. Reason No Sleep remix. That thing slapped hard, bro.
Stro Kid.
Woo!
Sekele.
Pro. The Pro
There's
Olavo.
Stro Kid, and then there was Proverb.
So,
What happened to those guys?
Proverb is still around, but he stopped rapping, and he was great as well.
Yeah,
This is what happened with Proverbs manifest. Yeah.
Okay, what was the last genre that I needed to add?
That was it.
Because Linkin Park will always win.
Yeah.
The other close bands, 30 Seconds to Mars, The Fantasy. Listen to
This
that.
is war for me, dog. I actually even dreamt about
Double HP,
Jared
guys.
Leto.
What double
Jared
HP?
I was at the dome when they had This Is War. I was there.
Round and round we go.
What do I say in the middle?
I was at the Coca-Cola Dome when they were here. Both times.
Oh, yes.
Guys, double HP.
Superman.
Music and lights. That double HP was so cool that he made me want to speak Sotho. Like I had not learned it growing up, and I was like, dog, I need to know what this guy is saying. Like somebody.
Do you know that, right?
I know, but it was just like, dog, something is happening here. And then there's like, he's speaking. I don't care. What is it? I don't care. What's the language? Let me learn what he's saying.
Man. Happy song. It's such a happy song.
I feel like if you see me walking down the street, it's
street.
actually his number one.
Yeah.
Walk on by.
If that makes sense.
Walk on by.
Are we doing cartoons?
No, dog.
Our favorite cartoon.
I think we gotta save that for another. We gotta save that for another filler episode or another time, because like we're gonna be singing those theme songs. We're gonna be talking about why they're awesome, and we're gonna leave here.
I was gonna give you my quick answer right there and then. Tina, Megas XLR. Megas XLR. Giant robots. None of them. Look, I've loved
First gear
in your giant robot car.
You
dig giant robots.
I dig giant robots. We dig giant robots. Giant robots. Nice.
Mr. Extrodin, BuckMeister has ordered me to make a playlist for our transportation to Afro Greek Fest. So I have to.
You have to. We're doing it. Oh my god.
I think mine's gonna be Disney because it's
Wait, but he only gave two, Mus.
One more.
Oh no, I thought it was just one because you don't.
Because we don't have time right now. It's like 11 o'clock, and I need to get going soon.
It's on the one. Okay. Jeez, one, guys.
That's why I'm saying let's save it for next time. Like,
okay,
and we don't have to do one.
I've got two already. Gummy Bears and DuckTales.
Outside DuckTales and Chip and Dale.
And Brainstar.
If we're giving two quick, okay, Megas obviously. This one is hard. Woo!
Brave star.
Rise
Okay,
like
I'm
a
gonna,
hurricane.
I'm gonna go with
Blackbird.
I'm just trying to give him time to think. That's why I'm
gotta
not
beat
singing.
me, gotta beat me. Static Shock, gotta beat me, gotta beat, gotta beat Static Shock.
Oh, Animaniacs also slaps. It's time for Animaniacs.
How about
We
Insane.
zany to
did I
the
teach the guys
max.
the intro for Freakazoid?
Freakazoid.
Mm.
Freakazoid. I don't
Mountain
know.
underwear, Freakazoid.
But do you remember Earthworm Jim, though?
Oh God.
Earthworm Jim, and another groovy guy. Earthworm Jim.
Impossible.
Call me, beat me.
Also Arthur. Arthur was
That's
good.
not my favorite. Oh, but guys, dude, what's this? He's cool. He's hot. He's like the frozen sun. He's young and fast. He's the chosen one. People were not bragging. He's the American dragon.
Oh.
He's gonna stop his enemies with his dragon powers, his dragon teeth, dragon tail, burning dragon fire, a real live wire. Okay, I'm
That's dope.
Captain Planet.
And I think
He's our
I think
hero.
we should wrap it up.
Gonna take
Yeah.
the mission down to
Otherwise-
zero.
Thank you for lasting until this chaotic moment. I hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yo,
Yeah.
I hope you made it. This one
Yeah,
was less I hope this one was less controversial than the last one, though. We were learning.
Yeah, we are adapting. It's just,
Yo, if you're not South African, I'm sure you were lost as hell.
Yeah, no, then catch up. Welcome. You are one of us now. Thank you. You are now South Africans.
Like the urban poet Kendrick Lamar once said,
Yes.
"Gonna be all."
But we gonna be alright.
Right. Okay, and shout out to Tuna. Oh, we must shout out to Bob Marley. Anyway.
All right, we're jamming. Okay.
Okay, so we hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want to become more violent than herpes, so the only way it spreads is scream out to mouth. So please go spread the news about us. Please follow these guys on their respective social medias. They love the attention. Message below, comment below. We don't not in other social medias. Yeah, also comment on Instagram. I see people are talking a lot there as well. We love it. Thank you guys. Keep doing it. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Cheers.
Canton says Pumi.